We are live right now.
We're live right
We are
now.
live right now. Hi, everybody. It's Christmas
Listen up,
time, so now it's
pal.
really light in my room,
Oh yeah,
which is super
you've
exciting.
decorated.
I have decorated. The amount of lights I have is a little obscene, but
Yeah, you
th-
don't pay the electric bill.
hell yeah, brother. No, sir, I do not. If I have anything to say about it, I won't. Okay, go. Haven't even gardened yet. It was a bit of a slow start.
Bit of a slow start.
Cause I was reading a really, really shitty, um, those, like people do like character polls or whatever. Um, so they like run their own polls on like Twitter or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, well, Grace and I just saw the new Hunger Games movie last night, so I found a Hunger Games one, and everyone was so unfathomably wrong. It was crazy.
Mm. Was the movie good?
I did really enjoy the movie. I like initially when the book was being written, um also Grace says hi. Um
I love Slug.
uh Initially when when the book was first being written, everyone was afraid that because it was going to be from Snow's perspective, it was going to sympathize with Snow, even though he's like a vicious murderer, evil doer in the um uh
Isn't it one of his like 30 lines? We both know I am not above killing children.
I am not sure, but it sounds like something he would say, which is not a good
Yeah,
sign. Um, but that's what
pretty sure.
people yes. Oh,
Pretty sure he says it
okay.
at the end of the last movie,
Yeah.
because those kids get bombed and everyone thinks it's him. And he's
Yeah.
talking to Katniss, and he says, "I am not above killing children, but I am not wasteful." Because he didn't bomb. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember this. And Donald Sutherland gave a phenomenal acting job as President Snow.
Yeah. Um well now it's
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly, like a just a white guy, a blonde white guy. And so while the book was being written, people were afraid that it was going to be like, oh, this is why he's a terrible person and we should all feel
Right,
bad for him. Watching the movie, I didn't read the book. Um like please don't think
right.
I read the book. Um but in the movie, I didn't sympathize with him at fucking all. In fact, he was a terrible person the whole movie, and it was kind of awesome actually. Um,
Great.
like having the main character be like just a terrible fucking person was interesting. Cuz not many people in the business um are really willing to make their main characters just abhorrent people.
Yeah, you saw this with Breaking Bad, but that
But
sort of
no
gets
one
lost
think
on
yeah.
the dude bros. They're like, he had to do what he had to do. And there's like a certain point where it becomes very clear he no longer has to be doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Uh, and like, yeah, he got in over his head and all that. But literally at the end of the show, he like reunites with his wife, and he's like on the run from like his drug empire's finally collapsed, and like everyone's trying to get him.
Yeah.
Uh, and she says, "If I had to hear that you did this for the family one more goddamn time," he cuts her off and he says, "I liked it. I was good at it," referring to like the thousands of people
Crimes,
he killed.
yeah.
Like,
um,
and so like it's rare to see a series like have their main character admit I am evil,
yeah.
and it gets lost on the dude bros.
Yeah. Or the horny people, because that's kind of what happened with this one. Because
Mm.
people sympathized with him. Like Grace saw tweets that were like, "Yeah, you're gonna feel bad for him in the movie." I watched the movie, didn't feel bad
Don't
once.
feel bad. No.
Nope. Hi Floss, how are you? He did not have to do it to him, I'm afraid. But welcome in. Hope you're well. Almost done with gardening, and then we can finally get back to the task at hand.
Haha.
I wonder how long we've been playing this game. It's gotta have been like half the year at least. People on TikTok are like, heart at him, and I'm sorry, but no thanks. No, I'm in the same boat. There was a character who um was originally from a district, but his dad had a bunch of money, so he bought his way into the capital. And his son, the best friend kind of character,
Mm-hmm.
Snow didn't really uh, have any meaningful relationships. I don't think, like, it didn't read that way to me. Um, but he was an interesting character because um was like trying to help the district. So he went to the district as a cop and was like helping them um move weapons around, but he didn't know they were weapons. He thought it was like um food or whatever. So when he found out it was weapons, he was upset. But he was an interesting character to have alongside Snow. Whereas like you
Mm-hmm.
as an audience member kind of felt that Snow was not a good person at any point. Um but this really good and nice character was like very nice to him and like close buddies from his perspective with him, and almost didn't notice how shitty Snow was. So it was almost like there was a couple of characters that were like that, where it was like they didn't really know how shitty he was until it was too late in a way.
Right.
um I'm waiting for my new internet provider to get my internet activated so I can get back to streams. Also getting back to piercing next year. Fat W's all around. Hell yeah, brother. I'm glad to hear. I'm doing pretty good. Christmas stuff in the catalog. Snow snow shorts. Oh man. Uh-huh. Mittens shirt. Oh hey, it's not a pie. Just like you said.
Yeah.
Bah humbug hat. Okay, there's nothing else that's good in here. Oh hey, it's the fruit hat that you got that one time.
Yes, sir.
I'd never seen it before. Anyway, Christmas time is here. So true. Okay, sorry, I'm done with my garden. I just wanted to look in the catalog because I knew I'd forget if I didn't do it now. What's on the docket?
I think we both need a task,
I
right?
do need a task. So
Right.
true.
Um, it's gonna be we're talking to somebody.
Yeah, they all look that way. I've got Nat. I've got Zari.
I have Nat and Zari.
Okay, I've got another Nat. I've got Teddy Blair.
Me too.
Okay, so I guess it's just
You want to do Zari because that's the 4-point laugh boost.
sure. All right.
All right, let's see what she wants before
We make any
I do
rash
anything else.
decisions.
Yeah. God forbid.
Hello? Okay, there we
All
go.
right, she's in pajama place.
Oh yeah, we only need a few number crunchers too.
Yeah, we be jamming. Can probably wrap it up in 1 or 2 cashbot buildings.
So true.
I can get to a point where we can probably just do it on the street too.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last time. Ugh, and she's alive on this very street in this very district
At this date and time.
at this date and time. Maybe there is a god. You know,
Nah.
no? I think
Nah.
the font for this one isn't even sleepy. It's just the same as it was before.
Yeah.
That's extreme. Oh, well, maybe it is around. It might be the swirly font. Okay, everything is all of them are different. Cowboy George.
Oh my god.
Is it gone on the
It's
street?
gone.
Okay. Oh fuck, I've got to fix the audio. Refresh. Very good.
Speaking of George, the police called me in regard to our mutual friend George
Why?
for a job reference.
Oh.
As like a
Oh.
parking enforcement type situation.
Oh. That's terrible.
And they were like, "Have you known him to be racist?" And I was like, "Yep." And they were like, "Have you known him to smoke crack?" And I was like, "As much as possible." They're like, "Have you known him to be a terrorist?" And I was like, "I've seen him fraternizing with Osama bin Laden." No, I didn't say any of that.
And then they were like, perfect. Let's give
Yeah,
him the
they're
job.
like, "We're giving him sheriff."
Sheriff. Ooh.
Yeah, but no. They called me. I was like, "Who is calling me from Coldwater, Michigan?"
Yeah. That's the.
So I declined.
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm not answering that."
Fuck yeah.
Well, it was the cops. You know how it is.
Yeah. Classic cop call moment.
Yep. And then I told him what I knew was true in my heart.
Yeah, I forgot he went to business school, so that makes sense.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay. Gay, gay, gay.
Okay. Michigan isn't a real place. Hey! Yeah, it is!
But
I love
ironically, it's
her!
one of the better places to be.
I really like Michigan.
Like,
She's
as far as the U.S.
my
is
favorite.
concerned.
True.
Oh my god.
She's got the Great Lakes.
Yep. The Great Lakes.
She's got another Great Lake and
Right.
another Great Lake.
Right, and there's a lake after that one.
And then there's another. Michigan is a coping strategy. That's where I live, man. Come on. She's perfect because I'm here.
This is the worst task on the planet.
Did they bounce you back again?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta go to Cowboy George.
Okay. What if one
And
of us
then you
just
gotta go
sits-
back to Zari.
Yeah.
And now you have to go to the third location.
A tertiary location?
A tertiary location.
Oh fuck, it's gray. I do not live in Copeland. Fuck off. She's got 5 big boys. Homes. I don't like the S at the end. Is that one of the do we touch all 5 or do we only touch 4? I think we only touch 4. Do we claim superior or do we not? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's actually I personally claim superior.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great
Which one
news.
don't we claim? Erie?
Erie.
Okay, that's what.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
Great news. I'm sorry, Ontario.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. That's very embarrassing for me.
I guess it is the
I mean,
Canada one.
Lake Erie barely touches Michigan, but
Yeah. Erie gives
like
us a little
Ontario does
kiss.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Erie, just the tip. Um, the good news is the task this guy wants us to do. When you get to the point where you have to talk to Master Mike, you can teleport to me, by the way.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Superior belongs to the up people.
The Uters.
Cringe. Okay, just on this street. Master Mike. Okay, on my way to talk to Master Mike. Superior is the one that barely touches the mitten, and good riddance. Home is much better. True. Home is where the Great Lakes are.
Superior is like the super lake, though.
Yeah, but I'm a Lake Michigan realist.
I like them all.
I like all of them too, but I like Lake Michigan the best.
That's valid.
70 cash bots, or what'd you get?
Same thing.
Okay. Oh, thank God. I love Lake Michigan.
So we can just go do normal cashbot buildings until we wrap up the number crunchers and bean counters.
Yeah.
And then we can go do cashbot invasions. Or boss bot invasions, depending on what is available.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna go look for a 5-story cashbot building.
I'm fresh and ready to go. Is there a good spot to do that in?
There's no invasions that are good for us right now.
Okay.
Because we need to get to distinctive cogs.
Yeah.
So. There's a 3-story cashbot.
Would that give us number crunchers, or
Yeah, it should.
did you want to give it a go?
You know what? Maybe we should, because we only need 4 number crunchers, and I worry we'll have a hard time getting people to join in, though.
Okay, sure. Whoops,
Maybe
I
we should
exited
look
out of
for
the
a
game on
4-star.
accident.
Oh, see ya.
My bad. What did you say?
I was gonna say we could look for a 4-story since it's not an invasion.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi. That was my bad. Okay. I need to go someplace else. Nope. That's good. Okay. I gotta go fishing in Dreamland.
I found one.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that I want to get all the fish or whatever. I just never do it in my own time because I've got 8 billion other things going on.
Yeah.
I like the mailbox design in this land. I like all the colors. Like I don't like that it's like dark outside.
Right.
I know it's supposed to be sleepy, but it's a little too
Yeah.
dark. Maybe a nice sunset
Right.
or something.
Or maybe like a really bright moon.
A really bright moon or like better street lights or something.
Right.
Cuz it's almost like too much of a difference between all the other streets. Vibes wise.
Yeah.
Like how am I supposed to fight all these cogs if I'm going to go to sleep?
Maybe that's why there's so many cog buildings. It's kind of
Everyone's
crazy that
sleeping.
Donald gets 2 playgrounds.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. What about Goofy?
Well, he gets the speedway.
Okay. What other Disney characters are there?
I don't know. Even Chip and Dale got something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi, tuning
hey.
into town. So true, cat. So true.
Tuning around at the speed of sound. Blah,
Wah,
blah, blah, blah,
wah,
blah,
wah,
blah.
wah. Oh, hey, a number cruncher.
Yeah, I think if we get like 2 or 3 in here, we can probably just kill people.
Okay.
And we can defeat number crunchers on the street.
That one seemed perfectly good. Fit check.
Pretty good. I
Is
don't love the like handkerchief thing.
oh the
The
non-binary or whatever. I don't
Is
actually
that
know
what
what
that
flag it is.
is?
It's a gender flag. I just don't know which one.
Huh. That's crazy. I didn't know they put that in the game.
Yeah, I think they've got like a whole Pride collection of them.
You can be gay in Toontown?
Yeah, hell yeah, brother. That's what it's
Huh.
for. That's what the whole game's for.
Being gay?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I thought this was for the furries.
It's basically the same thing.
Huh. Garfield!
Garfield, where is your lasagna? Oh man, he
Yeah.
doesn't look like Garfield at all.
What the fuck?
Boo.
Give me that lasagna. Wow.
Garfield, why are you white?
Garfield, will you pay reparations?
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
guess I'll
ball.
just.
We
Yeah,
ball.
we balled.
Hi, cat.
Hey, cat.
How are you?
I think if we're being honest, Take Me to Church is a really good song. It's just overplayed.
There's a lot of songs that are like that, I think.
Yeah.
Um like okay, so my mom put on Frozen and I am a Frozen hater.
Yeah.
It's a very overplayed movie,
It
oversold.
is.
Everything about it is just But I was
Just too much.
rewatching it because I was cooking, so it was like on, and I was like, oh, so I've got 30 more minutes on the oven, so it's like,
Yeah.
guess I'll just sit here. Guess I'll just sit
Right.
here and eat my
Eat my
lunch.
lunch. Yeah.
um, but so I sat down and I was watching it again, and it's a pretty good movie. And
Yeah,
cause
before society went fucking rabid,
yeah,
it was pretty
it
good.
was pretty good. Like there was a lot of elements about it that were interesting and new. Um, and the Um, the second movie was a fucking nightmare, obviously, but
It was just capitalizing off the like the momentum. I don't think it
yeah,
was like it did not need to exist.
definitely. And it looks like they're gonna make a third one, which they really, really, really do not need to do. But I am excited for it anyway because one of my favorite things to do is bully the Frozen franchise. Um,
Wait. No.
no, no, please.
Wait. Please. I'm so close.
Um, but been on the reading grind, slowly making my way through a chunky book. Congratulations on chunky book. I hope you hit your reading goal. We've been pretty good. Finally made it to actual Toontown. We were running around there for a minute, which was
It took us about 25 minutes to get anything done. Yeah.
but that's okay. It's about the friends we made along the way, like White Garfield. Um
The liberals have gone too far.
um but the um
New from Jubilee. Can lesbians use he, him pronouns? Liberal lesbians versus conservative lesbians.
yeah, dude, I love Jubilee. It's so terrible. One of my favorite ones is like Mask Off, where they get like 6 or 7 people in a room, in a dark room together. They walk on
Yeah.
set with masks on. They turn off the lights and
Yeah.
have them take their masks off and then share opinions with the group. And I think there was one that was like all woman, and so it was like woman mask off or whatever. And
Right.
they were just saying the most obscene shit I've ever heard. Like they were talking about like how cancel culture is like the replacement for the justice system because the
Right.
justice system isn't doing its job. And some of the stuff they just said was just fucking crazy. Because they all had like differing opinions and none of them were good opinions.
And none of them were
Oh,
good.
Jubilee is so good for that though. I'm a Jubilee fan. Yeah, I know what they're doing is like bad and evil cuz like every time they do like a conservative versus liberal, they get normal ass people for the liberals and then conservatives are like famous people. Like it's like people who have their own like big YouTube channels and speak on like sometimes a national level. Like they've got like PragerU guys
They
on there
get Ben
sometimes.
Shapiro.
They get Ben Shapiro on there. Yeah, it's fucking wild, but goddamn, it's so funny.
I love the poor people versus rich people.
That one was a really good one. Oh
Are
man.
rich people bad? The rich people are like, no. The poor people were like, yeah, my boss gave me a concussion with a brick and then told me I was fat and ugly, and then I got fired. And they're like, you don't work hard enough. I
Yeah,
love
Jubilee is
Jubilee
wild like
videos.
that. A really, really, really long time ago, there was an Israel Palestine one. I mean,
Oy.
it was one of the first ones they had done. It was nasty. Pausing my original chat. Cancel culture is the justice system hot? It was a very weird Jubilee video. The only ones I don't like watching are the odd one out because that one doesn't get fucked up enough for me. I think it's
Right.
boring.
Not messy.
Yeah.
That statue in the left corner of the room over there looks like Stalin, and I don't think enough of us talk about it. The other one's Churchill.
You know what? I see the vision. Oh, okay.
We're sounding.
No, we fuck it. We ball.
They should replace the opera singer with me just going like, ah!
So true. Massive nosebleed moment. Well, tell your nose to
Huh?
stop. I can't say anything. I'm the
Howdy.
exact same way. I got like 6 nosebleeds bleeds while we were down in Florida. It was like 3 a
Huh?
day for like 4 days in a row. It was bad. I think it was because I hadn't been down south in like 4 years.
That's just what the South does to people.
Yeah, it fucks you up, man. Yay, you did it! Aw, shit,
Hooray.
holding nose. Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's how it was. That's just how it is. Because I get them at home sometimes too. So it's not like anything unexpected or whatever. But it was very bad on vacation. Did we get any number crunchers in there? I wasn't paying attention.
We got a shitload.
Okay, cool.
I
Because
think
I
we
think we
only
only
need
need
2
like
more.
4. Oh, I could be wrong. Night Owl Pet Shop, that's so cute.
Yeah, I think we got like 6 or 7.
Okay, yeah, we only need 2 more. You're right.
So we only need 2 more number crunchers and 1 more bean counter, but we need 70 cash bots. Do you want to do just a giant cash bot building?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, I'm going to restock.
Sounds good. I will join you.
Sounds good.
Only had a few. My brother's on meds that make them more often. Yeah, I don't think nosebleeds are like a particularly large issue, but maybe it means something more to like other people who don't get them as often or whatever. But since I get them for so frequently, I just don't. It just doesn't matter to me. I got them even more as a kid. It was like fucked up. I love jumping off the Toontown cliff.
I'm gonna do it this time.
I'm really gonna do. When I'm sad, I say I'm really gonna do it this time. No, I'm good. Mine are just so fucking random, or I hit my nose really hard. No, like truffle that one time.
Hey, White Garfield.
Hi, White Garfield. Bye, White Garfield. No music, or it's really quiet. Oh yeah, because I
Hey,
accidentally
Soundbot.
exited out of the game. That's embarrassing. Thank you for the reminder. Dawn's Yawn and Garden Center. Truffle that one time? Yeah, Truffle head-butted Grace, and then she got a nosebleed. Like a couple days ago.
I can't believe Grace would do that.
What? Put her face near Truffle's head?
Beat the fuck out of the cat.
No. Truffle was doing the beating. So it's okay.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Talking in your sleep
Nothing
voice chat.
here.
Nothing here? Okay.
Nothing.
I will leave. No, I didn't do it. She fucking rocked my shit.
Tell it to the
Trouble.
judge.
I will go down Lullaby Lane. I'm not super confident, but wee ball.
Found one.
Okay. On my way. Judge, she fucking rocked my shit. I'm here. Hello.
Hey. We gotta finish our cog gallery.
Like on purpose, or like does it do something?
Yeah, it's pretty helpful. It shows you where buildings are
yeah.
on the map.
Like
And
what?
then when you finish it all the way, you can click it and you can see how many of each cog are present.
On the street or in the building?
On the street. So if you're like, ooh, I really need this particular cog, you can press that button and it'll be like, nope, nothing here.
Oh, cool. And it's all like low-level cogs that I need. What do you need for yours?
Yep, me too.
All right. Well,
Could be a good way to train.
to train. So true. Because I don't have any drop points because I haven't started dropping yet. So. Oh, I forgot to heal. That's okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Yeah, definitely could have just use the fire hose, but that's okay.
That is okay. Also, if I'm less active, it's because I'm writing. Okay, have fun. Hopefully, it's your project. It is. Okay, excellent. Have a good time. I really gotta sign up for classes this semester.
In my last semester, they do it for me.
What?
Because I get to take one credit hour course, mandatory.
Yeah.
Another 1 credit hour course, also mandatory. And then one 10-hour course, 10 credit hour course, mandatory. And also, I'm not allowed to take anything else. So they just register you automatically.
Is it like and it's not like randomized classes, right? They're like for your
No.
degree?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are 2 specific classes, and then the 10-hour one is student teaching.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I just keep forgetting because now I don't. Why? What? Do you? Okay.
You were like, I will throw. And he was like, I know what I'll do.
Squirt.
Something else.
Dun, dun. No, but I probably need to talk to like a guy or whatever. To help me figure out what classes are taken when. Since I am trying to do illustration and computer science at the same time.
Yeah. That's you know.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal. I can literally just sign up for classes now and figure it out later. But I don't like calling people.
You have to call people?
Yeah, there's no like online
What?
like appointment scheduler thingy.
You can't just do it online directly?
You have to call.
You have to call.
Yep, and I swear to God, if I email, they're probably gonna be like, you need to call this number. I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't want to do that. Cause there was like a security breach or whatever a couple of years back. So they just never got that shit back up and running. And it's really funny working at the same place I go to school because it's shit. Like the more I get to know the inner workings, it's dog shit here.
That's really like any institution.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. My job.
Such a fucking bomb.
I'm sorry. Maybe next time. I forgot. Never mind. Thank you for 2. I just watched a 4-hour-long video about YouTube plagiarism.
I was just about to say, I'm seeing a lot of stuff about this H-Bomber guy video.
Yeah.
Might watch it.
It's really good. Should I like throw your guy or?
Yeah, sure.
Um, very good video. Like, it is very long, but it is worth every minute. I
I
split
have
it.
never watched an H Bomber guy video.
He, I, I think
I hear
he's
nothing but
fun.
phenomenal reviews.
Very good, yeah.
He
He's got a
uploads
little,
once a year.
and it's good every time.
It's 5 hours long. It's good every time. Leaves.
Leaves, yeah. I haven't watched his Roblox oof video, but I've been meaning to. I did watch the plagiarism one, and I watched the one before that, the anti-vaxxer one. Um, that one was very good as well. Um, the people who upload like once every 3 years really cook with their videos. Yeah, they got the sauce. So true. Um, and this one it was very thought provoking as well. Like even though it was like he was still a little goofy with it, of course, because I mean you can't have a video essay without a little joke from time to time. But um, it was it was very interesting. He brought up a lot of cool, thoughtful points. And of course it was like, okay, time for me to make a video essay because I'm a fucking psychopath.
Oh my god, every time I see something, I'm like, you know, this was really good. Maybe I should research something and then
Maybe
write
I
about it
should
and then talk
research.
about it.
Yeah. Um.
And then I watch them and they're so good and I've never had an original thought apparently. So I'm like, okay.
Even I mean, it's not like every good video essay is the only one of its kind. You know, like
Yeah, but it's like the one that connects Snowpiercer to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Come on. And it's good
I
and
have
it's
no
convincing.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't heard that one.
Oh, alright, have you ever seen Snowpiercer?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it was adapted into an HBO TV show. You can skip that.
Okay,
But
cool.
the film is by Bong Joon-ho, who's the guy who did Parasite. And it's like a dystopian, and what it is that humanity tried to fight climate change by dumping chemicals into the atmosphere, and they overcalculated, and the world went into an ice age.
Yeah.
And all of humanity exists on a train that is running for 365 days a year. So it's just a few, like, thousand people on a train. That is what's left of humanity. And the train people develop a society, so the further back you are, the lower class you are, and the higher up you are, the higher class you are. And it's about a rebellion on the train. And it sounds really stupid, and it's amazing.
That does sound really...
It is such a head trip of a movie, too. But it's really good.
I like dystopian stuff. I think it's interesting. Kat, we were talking about we were talking about the, H-Bomber guy plagiarism video.
Oh, but anyway, a guy on YouTube connected Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and his thesis is that Snowpiercer is a direct sequel.
That's fucking crazy.
And it's not true.
No,
because it can't be.
To think about.
But the similarities, it's very thought-provoking. And it's like, huh. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think all of mine would just be like annoying media analysis.
I mean, that's not really bad then.
No, but sometimes there's like really cool ones about like, like political philosophies, and I'm like, that was good. Maybe I do that. And then I remember that I'm an art major, and I'm not so sure I'm cut out for that level of research.
Hey, there's been one art major in history who changed the world of politics forever.
So true. Haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's scathing. It is very, very good. I like how I'm teleporting, even though the
Yeah,
door is
both.
right there.
Yeah. Well, that and the place to turn in this task is
Is
on
on
the
that street?
street,
That's really
and
cool.
it's alive.
Y'all mind if I teleport when you get there?
Yeah. Give me 1 moment.
Sure.
I forgot you didn't have to do the bean counters thing, I think.
Bean counters? No, I don't think so.
What are your tasks?
50 boss bots, 70 cogs, 70 cash bots, and then the number crunchers things we just finished.
70 cogs, that's it. So I'm not there yet.
Okay, my
I had
bad.
to stop by, and I have to get something from a money bag, which is awesome. That's okay, because we have to defeat 70 cash bots anyway.
That's true. I'm gonna pick
Alright,
stuff-
hit me with it.
Oh, okay. The 150 jelly beans.
So I need to get a new task.
Happy bingo month. Yes, me as well. I am on my way to do so.
I think it's gonna be like talking to somebody. It's
You
gonna
know,
be like all of them.
I have a feeling you're probably correct. Okay. Nat, William Teller, Nat, Lawful Linda.
I didn't get a
Nat,
single
William Teller.
tune-up training point. By the way, even though I used 2 gigs.
I'm sorry. Oh, what the fuck? Is there a tune-up failure?
Yep, it's when you only get one laugh point.
That's fucked up.
Technically a miss. I just took the nat one.
Okay, I was getting a lot of those. Okay. Success. Okay. Where the hell is it? Pajama place. Perfect. This particular district is really crazy. I
What do you mean?
don't think I've ever seen so many people in it before.
Oh, Donald's Dreamland is where people do bean fests.
Oh,
I don't think that's what they're doing, but
but perhaps they're lingering or...
yeah.
So close to the start of the street.
It is.
Finally, some good fucking news. PJ, like pajamas. Put your PJs on.
I'm wearing my jammies.
Okay.
Alright, I'm at PJ if you want.
Oh, for sure. I would deeply enjoy that, in fact. Word. Okay. Where the hell am I?
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
He wants us to go to Cashbot HQ.
To, like, look at things or to kill things?
To kill things.
Oh.
He did tell you what to do out loud.
Yeah, you go so fast, I feel like I don't have time to read it, so I just skip through every time.
No, man, you should read it. I've already read it.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't read half the shit in this game. To
Oh,
be completely
well.
honest with you.
Worry not. There's not much of a plot line.
It didn't feel like it. It like what of the plot? Are we going there or like what's going on?
The Cashbot HQ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Follow me. There's
I
a secret.
will. A
Instead
secret.
of having to run all the way down the street, you can simply run down some of the street and go into this alley and then go through here. And you are all the way at the end of the street.
Wow. So convenient. Did we ever go to Lawbar HQ?
No, you do that after.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, it's right there. Cool. Is that a train?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's sick here. What the fuck? Cellbot blows.
Yeah, it's just a giant pit.
Yeah, that shit sucks. This is awesome.
Yeah. It's enormous.
To like can we get hit by the train?
Yeah.
Cool.
But we gotta kill Moneybags. Oh, you rat bastard.
What?
Moneybags just started flying away.
Oh. It's scary here.
And then the equivalent to factory is mints.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. Aiden, we're over here, darling.
Oh fuck, I forgot to refill.
Aiden!
Oh my god.
Hit him with it, brother.
Oh man. Cognation, is that what that box said? That's fucking hilarious. Yo, what up, Cognation? It's your boy. Moneybag.
It's your boy, Moneybags.
Moneybags. You know, I didn't have a favorite, like, track. Before, but now I do. Cash is fucking awesome. Did they, like, update this one recently, or was it always this fuck fresh?
Oh, just the Cashbot soundtrack?
Not the soundtrack, the, location.
Oh no, this is just what it's like.
Because the train looks really nice.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because it's moving.
That's possible. I got that.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, you don't need the Moneybags.
No, I guess I just need more cash bots.
He needed Cashbot, so he went all the way here? Okay. Well, do you want to stay here for a moment while I turn this one task in?
Okay, sure.
And then I'll teleport back to you.
Okay, but then I gotta do the same thing because I didn't get all my gags. I survived that one battle, but I'm not so sure I can do much more.
That's okay. Yeah, let me... We'll just switch out.
Sounds good to me. I'll sit here babysitting Aiden while you're gone. Not doing anything, we're just staring at each other. I feel like he's going to come with us on whatever adventure we go on. Just kidding, he left.
See ya.
Oh, just kidding. He is standing right here.
Hey. I think I will listen to the H-Bomber Guy essay at work tomorrow.
That is a very good plan.
There's only so much music I can listen to.
That's the shitty part about having a boring ass job, is there's only so much
Yeah.
music you can listen to.
I
ended
can't
up
replace
listening
it
to
fast
the
enough.
what?
I can't replace it fast enough.
Yeah. I don't like having to listen to my liked playlist either. Like, I'm supposed to be listening to an album a week, not my fucking likes. Come on now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, you are all set. I'm gonna... Well, I'm just gonna hang out here, I guess.
Alright, sounds good. Okay, forget it. I'm not gonna be able to write anymore. Is your, stuff going okay? Or, like, your report thingy? Which are you doing, by the way? Did you finish your Hunger Games one or no? Okay, sweet. Okay, I'm coming back now.
I moved us up here away from, like, train tracks.
Okay, sounds good. I feel like I was talking about something, but I don't remember what it was.
That big door back there has the CFO.
Wow.
That fight's way more fun than the VP.
Yeah, the VP wasn't.
No. It's much more intense than the VP.
Yeah.
So you still do just like the waves of cogs, but there's more cogs.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's way longer and harder. But then for the second phase, you have to use giant magnet cranes and throw stuff at him, while he sits in the center of the room and spawns goons,
Yeah.
and throws stuff at you.
Classic cog moment.
Yeah. Desperately looking for the closest cog, but this place is enormous.
I'm working on the Harry Potter one because I remembered that's first before my Hunger Games one, but that one's halfway done. You had too much going on. I haven't had an assignment for days. Does you do Apple Music, right?
Yeah.
Do they do like a Wrapped adjacent thing?
Oh, they started to, yeah, because of how
'Cause of
popular
how-
Spotify Wrapped is.
Yeah, YouTube's.
I
a good
hate
one.
that.
Wrapped or that they copied.
That they copy it. Like, just let Spotify take the W on this. You know?
No, not not when there's money to be made.
But there's not. People aren't really using Spotify because of the rap. They're using Spotify because they don't want to pay for Apple Music.
How much is Apple Music?
For me, it's free. I'm on a family plan.
Well, yeah, but like if it's not.
I have no idea. And I don't have to know that shit.
Because you're on a family plan. Well, the Spotify Wrapped, they stole it from an intern, I thought.
Did they?
So it was an intern, and then they like fired him, and then they took Spotify Wrapped and left. That's kind of fucked.
That shit nasty though.
Yeah. But her idea was so good.
Yeah?
She worked as an intern and then fired her and had kept her shit. Yeah, that's... Her graphics were better too, by the way, in the proposal she posted on Twitter not too long ago. Again, because I think this came out like a couple years ago or last year or something. But
Right.
the way she had presented it was a lot prettier than the shit they do. Because Wrapped is fucking ugly, man. And I kind of spoiled it for myself, too, because I just looked at... I was like, I'm going to listen to an album every week. And then I kept track of all the songs that I liked. And put them in playlists. And so I just wasn't impressed or surprised by my Wrapped. So it was like, oh, this is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Which was really disappointing because I was really excited because this was my first Spotify Wrapped. Because last year I just listened to music on YouTube. But now that there's a way to get around like the copyright shit on Twitch with Spotify, I use that instead. Okay.
Oh, we've cleared out this enemy spotted. But yeah, circling back, they did Apple Music Wrapped.
Did you look at yours or?
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed in myself, and I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. I didn't find mine disappointing. It was just like kind of boring.
Yeah, mine was pretty boring. And also,
like there wasn't even anything embarrassing on mine.
Well, my music taste is so varied. So it would like show, it'd be like, you listen to this album the most. And it would play a song for like 8 seconds. And then it would be like, you listen to this artist the most. And it would be like just a wildly different like vibe from the other one.
Yeah.
Like, and it was so clunky. It was so ugly.
Mine's the same way, because it was like Billy Joel, and then it was Viagra Boys, and then it was TV Girls. So it was just like a bunch of shit.
Yeah, mine went from like Rammstein to the Northern Boys.
That's kind of fun though. I think it's silly to have things go from genre to genre, because then it's like, yeah, I'm diverse.
It just sounds horrific.
It sounds bad. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna catch my throat. Mine's a nightmare every year, because when I get depressed, I don't listen to like normal music. I listen to the Lightning Bug song from Princess and the Frog 100 times in one day to make it my number one song of 2023.
Yeah, me too.
There are moments where I listen to like one song. I beat the fucking This Charming Man allegations. So for my capstone project, it's so true. We're just heading back now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. I had listened to This Charming Man for my capstone project because I was doing a music video on it. So I was, just trying to, like, stay focused, and typically listening to one song helps me stay focused, unfortunately. But I listened to quite a bit of that. and by the skin of my fucking teeth, it was a different song.
I am
Um,
at PJ.
oh sweet. Wrong button. Um, your number one song is gonna take you there by Jim Cummings. Sorry. My top song was The Music Room from hit game Tangle Tower. Oh, so true. You love that game.
My number one song was the newest song from the Northern Boys
Yeah.
because that shit
how many times
banged.
did you listen to it?
Oh, it was like 58, but it came
Oh.
out in like September.
Yeah, oh, okay. Oh man, there was one girl who her top 5 songs were all Taylor Swift songs, and then there was another girl who was like in the top 0.0001% of Taylor Swift listeners.
I'm at Nat once you are done with that, by the way.
Okay, cool. And it's like, I'm glad you guys are having a good time, but like there is other music
Yeah.
that you could listen to a different and all of the songs, by the way, in her top 5 were all, are we just going back to HQ or like what's
I gotta get gags.
I think I did that already. Let me check. Yes, I did. Because I knew
if
I'd
you wanna
forget
run-
if I didn't do it right away.
If you want to run down to Cashpot HQ, then...
I can do that. We're on the perfect street for it. But it wasn't even like different Taylor Swift, because like, to be fair, her different albums have different sounds. Not vastly different, but at least they're different enough. But
there are good Taylor Swift songs. There
I
are
haven't
good Taylor Swift songs.
I haven't heard one. But
Right.
you let me know. No, I tried to listen to one of her not her newest. Her newest was Midnights. I fucking hated Midnights. I listened to like 2 songs off of it. I was like, this is ass, and then didn't touch it again. But I think I tried to listen to Evermore or
I could not tell you a single Taylor Swift album.
that's okay. I listened to one of her forest ones because it looked like a haunted forest. So I kind of, the way the album cover looked, and apparently don't. Oh, hold on, I'm not even there yet.
Too late.
Too late. Very sorry.
JK.
JK. Okay. I'm there, no longer the time. What the fuck was I talking about?
There are good Taylor Swift songs, but there's also a lot of bad Taylor Swift
There's
songs.
a lot of bad Taylor Swift songs.
And that's such a mild criticism, and yet if you say that,
you will
come
get
after you.
strangled, yes. And it's not like I like every single song by my favorite artists. Like,
Right. There are Rammstein songs I don't like.
yeah, it's possible to not like. I'm not a music loyalist. I'm not gonna run around saying that every song by my favorite artist is going to be the best song ever. Because sometimes there are some misses. It will be rare because I like the artist and I like the way that they sound. But there are going to be ones that I don't like. Like my top artist or whatever was Billy Joel, and I fucking could not stand An Innocent Man, like the whole album. I thought it was shit. I hated it. It's like, go back to your 70s era. Whatever the fuck this is dog shit. And he's got like 8 million more albums, and if I don't like 2 out of the 5 that I listened to this year because they didn't have the sauce. Like, what? Where will you go? Okay.
Where will you go?
Where will you go? But yeah, I got it in my head that the albums that looked like flannel, haunted, foggy woods, I thought that would sound like Hozier. I don't know why I convinced myself of that. But that was the way the album cover looked. I was like, oh, maybe it'll be like really soulful and
Right.
and nice. No.
Right.
It was just Taylor Swift, but like slower.
Right.
and I couldn't even get through the whole album. It was really disappointing because I wanted to listen to it. I did because I feel like I get a little judgmental about Taylor Swift in particular
Sure.
because of her earlier um works that I didn't enjoy. Um but no, I just don't think I like her very much.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Boots is being racist.
Hi, Boots.
She gets that from me. But yeah, no, you're right. I mean, it's you're right.
Thank
That's
you.
it. I mean, you're right. I don't like her very much, and that's despite me saying there are good Taylor Swift songs.
Yeah. But as a
Um,
whole, her track record is not
I don't love it. I don't like
phenomenal.
country music. Like I don't like that kind of country music.
Yeah.
Um, and some of the pop is it's okay. Um, but her fans are like, "Oh my God, she is giving," and I'm like, "Giving what?"
Giving what?
She is serving, and I'm like, she needs to be serving time because this is not good.
It's not good.
Um,
Um, why are we walking? Oh, right. Forgot.
she, it's very just like baso.
And everyone's like, oh my god, her lyrics are so good. And then you read them and it's like a middle schooler's poem.
Yeah, it really is.
And that's the worst part. And I am a lyricism enjoyer. So, like,
Oh my God, symbolism
symbolism, like, that's
suck
why
me off.
that's why rap is a really good genre
Yeah.
personally, because there's a lot of you have to have a very vast vocabulary and you have to be skilled in using it. Like it
Mm-hmm.
it is a very difficult to master genre, and I
Yeah.
think it's interesting um to listen to. And when people discredit it, oh my god, it fucking makes me so mad.
That's pretty annoying.
I I will ride or die for rap. I'll kill you. Um, it was really nice to hear my creative writing teacher talk about rap music a little bit as like a PhD in English or whatever. I was like, yes, queen, say that shit. 'Cause she's like a middle-aged white woman, so she wouldn't be like, I wouldn't put it past her to be like, ew, rap is not a real genre. You know what I mean?
Right.
But she didn't say that. She said it was a genre. Did you have what are
Uh,
we looking for?
I have William Teller and Powers Urge.
Susan Siesta. Okay, fuck you, fuck that guy.
That's all I have is Powers Urge.
Susan Siesta. I already took Power Surge.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I finished that one already.
Okay.
I believe. I'm getting a lot of Susan Siesta, to be completely honest with you.
All right. I will
Okay.
just take Powers Urge.
I will take Susan Siesta. Okay.
If you want, we can do our
What
like
do I
run
like?
around part real quick,
Yeah.
and then ride the trolley. So that way, when we stream next time, um, we're ready to just jump right into it.
Sweet, sounds good to me. If it's gray, I'm going to kill myself. When I'm sad, I say, I'm really gonna do this time. Yes, let's fucking go. Bitches love my mustache.
Don't blame me, baby. Blame the bitches. They don't want me. They want more than 3 inches.
Bedtime stories. Call it a
Oh,
day
this is just.
calendars.
Oh, this is the 70 cogs one. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I got a pretty easy
Slow.
lineup here, except for the fact that I have to defeat penny pinchers,
Ew.
which is a weird.
Pretty fucked up. to be honest.
Yeah, but it says I can do it anywhere, so.
Oh, okay, cool. Richer or Snorer? Okay. Okay, mine's just 8 4 or higher story cog buildings.
Oh, that's easy. That lines up with everything else we're doing.
Sweet. Okay. Back to the playground. Let's get in there. Oreo pancakes. Hatsune Miku is here. Bye, Hatsune Miku.
Here?
Yeah, in Toontown. We do. Aww.
This never would have happened if Hatsune Miku was here.
Fuck.
Doc, look at the spiders on the. Is that a mini map? I mean, look,
I guess it's a mini map.
I don't like this game.
No, it's pretty shit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, the bats are fucking fast as hell now, too. What the fuck?
Petition to remove jungle vines.
And maybe Doodle Roundup. Or fix it, you know?
No!
What? No Doodle Roundup fix? Or were you knowing something else?
I'm a victim of circumstance.
Okay. I'm gonna kill myself. I lived,
Bitches love my mustache.
just love my mustache. Life is not worth living when
No,
Jungle
it's really
Vines
not.
is
We must
being
imagine
played.
Sisyphus suicidal.
Cool beans, too. Oh yeah, we got 150 beans.
We do have 150 beans.
Yeah. Oh.
You're shitting me.
Very sorry for mentioning it. I feel like it's my bad. The doodles are so fucking stupid. Just like when they're being trained.
Honestly, petition to remove doodles just conceptually.
In
from the
general,
game.
yeah. If they were like as cute as Puffles, maybe it'd be fine, but they're fucking ugly too. Like if
Yeah,
they
the
maybe if they
original.
like walked around and followed you, it'd be cute. So it would be like more of like an accessory item rather than like a game function. But they just
Right.
fucking suck shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god.
I hate being alive.
You just hate my mustache.
I just hate my mustache.
You were not even touching me.
And I was touching you for a hot second there, to be completely honest with you.
Bro, I have my finger up your ass.
Nah.
Why are your arms so long?
I think it's comeuppance for the, catching game debacles.
What are you talking about?
Catching games suck. You're so much taller than me, remember?
Man, let's stay seething.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm really gonna do it this time.
In real life, I am 6'3", 6'4", sorry. In case any of the audience was wondering.
No!
God.
This is the worst worst round of games on the planet, man. This sucks. Why is the vine so short, by the way?
I don't know.
Life truly
Let's not
is.
talk about size here.
Okay.
I guess I'll just sit here and eat my lunch.
Eat my lunch. Okay, I made it. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Bro, that single vine took us like an hour.
Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, nobody panic. Personally, if that oh.
You're sucking my balls right now.
Oh
Oh,
my
my god.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh, John.
I made it.
This is bad, man. This is nasty. Donald's Dreamland trolley has hands. Oh my god!
At least you can skip this one.
That's true.
It's gotta be good. So that's actually just gambler's fallacy. It doesn't have to be good.
It's I can't fucking believe this shit. Like, that's absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah, it's... See, how did your whistle aggro them from my tunnel? Because you were at your tunnel.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really bad. I kind of thought it was like, maybe if I set them down, like my whistles down in a line like they're treats, it'll work, but notably, that is not the case.
You do get huge beans from this game mode, though. Give us a memory. Oh!
Oh! God is out there.
Brain is off.
God damn, it's fucking sucking
Even
shit,
the memory
though.
game sucks here.
This is awful. Can't believe you have to think about this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait.
Oh, where was it? Wait.
Okay, and then this one. I think this one was up here. Oh, I fucking lied. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on. This one is up in that corner.
What's that one? Hold on, we'll find it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go down here, you fucking find out. Okay, that was terrible.
Perfect!
Perfect! I don't even know how you lose that one, you know what I mean?
If you're alone.
Oh, you can be alone in that one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
finally.
Christ.
Fucking game, man.
They're gonna make, unknowable shapes.
Like
Straight
that.
up Lovecraftian geometry.
Okay. Just like that, you know the, infinite shape or whatever the hell?
Yeah, a tesseract.
Yeah. They're gonna do that. Oh yeah, this one's fucked up. Okay. Don't panic.
Oh.
That's fucking right.
What? Not really sure why that one counted as a miss. That was in it.
Yeah, it's fucked up sometimes.
Damn, we almost got a group perfect. Shit.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Here, let me just read you a text message that I got that may interest you.
Okay.
Um, so I'm doing a research project
Yeah.
involving some educational theory, and we're working at an elementary school.
Mhm.
And I got a text from my professor in the form of a group text
Yeah.
that says, "Hey y'all, is anyone in love with graphic design / making art and posters? I was gonna have some things made to stand up at the exchange on December 12th, like big 18 by 24, maybe some basic, the name of the school, history, the pillars. I don't know."
Yeah.
I realize December 12th is not enough time to do anything related to this whatsoever. But in the future, if you are interested in graphic design, I don't know if you are, and
It's all
or
right.
making posters, I could
Yeah.
potentially have them contact you, and it may even be paid.
That would be pretty fresh.
Yeah. Um, if it's free, it's good exposure. Um, but yeah.
Honestly, anything to get me out of this. Man, the library job is like, it's so boring. I'm like, wow, I miss Mancino's. That's how
Right.
fucking. Ooh, what fruit? Pineapple.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, that was an anvil.
Yeah, that was an anvil, but it is pineapple.
The pervert's fruit.
How come? Can you
Well,
can you write a video essay on that for me?
probably.
Yeah, I got
The
one.
not if I can help it. um, no, well, it's a popular symbol among like the swinger community for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm not sure why the pineapple of all things.
Is it cause of that one like bit where like if you eat it you come better or whatever?
Maybe,
I feel like that's possible.
probably. But I think it's been around
The
longer
Than the
than.
cum thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe a video essay is due on that.
We'll just give it a goog and see what happens. Why do
Boo.
swingers like pineapples? Yeah, the exact origin is unclear.
Oh. Okay, well I'm gonna assume it's because of the cum thing. Cause it's funny.
Because it's funny.
Oh yeah, I bought snow stuff. Snow outfit.
I bought a bunch of stuff for my
Oh
house.
yeah, you have to give me a tour or whatever.
Yeah, it's not finished yet, but I really like what I have going on this one wall.
Yeah. I just put everything as close to the door as possible so I wouldn't have
Right.
to go to the back room. Oh wait, I have to check my fucking mailbox, idiot. Anyway, sorry about all those terrible trolley games.
Yeah, that was horrific.
That was, oh my, I've never had such a shitty shitty round before. It was comical in the worst way. I don't want to get on the phone. Actually, I keep forgetting. A lot of Halloween shit. Okay. How dreamy. Okay.
I wish you could see like what you have like currently ordered.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. It says on order.
Oh, wow.
I wish you could see stuff you already owned.
Yeah. Okay, I got my winter fit on.
Nice.
Snowman shirt and snowman pants. It looks like I'm wearing pajamas. It's very funny. Pajama outfit, perfect for Donald's Dreamland. Anyway, I should probably sell my flowers.
I wish I had 12,500 beans for the cozy cabin exterior.
Aw, so
Because that one actually
true.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to just fuck around and find out. But we'd have to fish more, and that would take time out of our
We would have to fish more.
um out of the other stuff we do. You know, the other stuff.
Right, the other stuff.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Goodbye, Toontown. You will be missed. Okay. Forget. Okay, sweet. Anyway, it's your bedtime, so probably probably a good night moment, despite all of the very sorry. Maybe it'll be better Friday. First full week in a minute. It's been so long. Yeah. Yeah, it goes really fast. I just don't give a fuck about that much. So I just don't. It would go a lot faster. I just don't care. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Bye. Of course. Oh, so true.
There she is.
Oh
All right,
wow, what
well,
did you end up doing for your since we're on your channel? Sorry to hold you hostage, but what did you do for your
capitalism.
you did? Ugh,
Yeah,
that's fucked up. I voted the other
biggest
one.
fucking mistake of my life.
Why?
It was just unorganized. I didn't have enough time to finish the presentation because my family was here the whole weekend.
Oh
People
yeah.
liked it, but it just became a seminar, and it was like
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
not great.
That does sound really fun. I've always wanted to do one of those. Or just like
Yeah.
anything stupid. Um like I'm like 50% sure the fourth Republican debate is this Wednesday.
Oh.
So I was gonna do something stupid for it or whatever. Um,
Um,
but I'm not sure. Pizza
circling
party.
circling back, you have a website, don't you, for your art portfolio
Yeah, I've
stuff?
got like 3 websites.
Oh, okay. Um, well, I was gonna send one to this professor and be like, here's some of his stuff, and
Oh, yeah, none of them are good websites, so I probably wouldn't do that.
oh, okay, that's fine. I don't know. I'll just mention it. I'll say it's probably too soon.
Yeah, cuz it's
Well, it's the 12th. It's 8 days away. Not only would you have to make it, you would have to manufacture it and then send it here.
yeah, I would not make it.
No, it's not gonna happen. So Yeah, but for future reference,
But I appreciate the thought
yeah,
there.
yeah. I don't know if anything will come of it, but we just got a $50 million grant, so
Oh,
like I assume, which is insane, by the
they've
way.
they've got money to spare for sure.
Yeah, so I assume, especially because one of the people in charge of the grant is Dr. Swain, and she's very cool, for lack of a better
Yeah.
term. So I really feel like she'd be like, "Yeah, we're gonna pay you."
Hell
So
yeah.
I don't know, it would be an insane amount of money, but I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, money is
It'd be
money.
money for art. So
Hell yeah.
anyway, I'm going to bed now.
Okay,
Goodbye.
bye. Wow. What a mediocrely successful Toontown stream. What the fuck with those trolley games? I'm so pissed. But whatever. I have to run an ad, which is quite unfortunate. But after the ad, you know what that fucking means? That's fucking right. Evermore. Which is everyone's favorite game. Not mine though. I'm different. Okay. I will see everyone after ad. Godspeed out there. You know, I'm gonna be honest, the ad never ran, so I was just kind of fucking around for a couple minutes. Because it doesn't let me run the ad unless it, like, because it said I already ran it, but it never ran. So, whatever. Okay, anyway, time to do More rod route. Can I get a fucking let's go? Oh, well, yeah, I don't really give a fuck. Like, who cares? Oh, fuck. Okay. Let me know if it fucks up. Thank you for your let's go. Because I had it on a different spot before. I don't know if it works better now or not. But anyway, the next day, Rod and I... What happened? I don't even remember. Rod and I head out to the forest. Just as I anticipated, the trees are more vibrant today. Their branches weighed down by shining red apples. Oh, fuck. Why does it do that? It looks good. Not anymore. I don't understand why. Whatever. I'm not upset. You're upset. Anyway, it's beautiful. Oh. Come back. Thank you. I don't... This game is... I paid $10 for this one. And it glitches out like there's no fucking tomorrow. But not the original, which was free. The original is just swell. Runs fucking perfectly. Oh yeah, I need my, Ooh. Don't look at that. Okay. I have my guide now. Thank God. Go back. I reach out to touch one of the apples, which, when the fuck were there apples in this forest? But sure. Do you think we should pick some for Emmeline? Oh yeah. I forgot there were voices. Rod kind of jump scared me there. I'm sure she'd love that. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves of the trees as we take in our surroundings. The sound of birds chirping punctuates the gentle silence. Being here with Rod makes me feel at peace. For the moment, neither of us has to worry about being seen in each other's company. We can relax. Rod jump scare. This place is full of nostalgia. I don't know why that line was so goddamn funny, but it was. I looked forward to our secret meetings here. Funny that we're still meeting here like this, even after so much has changed. We stand there for a few moments, savoring the peace and quiet, and then Rod slowly steps away from me and holds out his hand. May I have this dance? Of course. The two of us have never needed music to dance, which is kind of weird. I closed my eyes and leaned my head against his chest, relishing the feeling of his closeness. It has been a long time since we danced like this, but I have the movements memorized. It is easy to slide back into routine. Later when the... Blue forest jump scare. Later when the sun sinks below the horizon, Rod turns to me. As much as I enjoy this, I think we should head back. He smiles. Your dance lessons are about to start. We unfortunately need a bigger space for them. I take his arm when he offers it. So apple picking and then we return to the palace? Rod nods. Rod? Thank you for suggesting this break. Anything for you, Wagon. They are so unfathomably cringe. The hallway looks kind of fucked up. The next day, Father officially introduces Rod as our dance instructor. The announcement causes quite a stir, and soon all of the servants are talking about him. It is not long before the gossip spreads through Angel. Most of what people are saying is positive. It seems Rod does have quite the reputation. It is amazing that Rod has made a name for himself in so short a time. I hope he overhears these conversations and is proud of himself. I certainly am. Honestly, I don't... No ego, please. That's okay. I'm on my way to the throne room when I hear one such conversation between two maids. So, what do you think of the new dance instructor? He looks to have a stern demeanor, but I'm sure I'm sure maybe he's a secret charmer. They giggle. I'm impressed someone so young has earned so much prestige in Brigantia. I can only imagine how talented he must be. And he's handsome to boot. I wonder what he looks like when he smiles. He always has such a scowl on his face. Do they never tire of gossiping? But it's strange, isn't it? Sir Rod has visited the palace many times before. I wonder why. Oh. Do you suppose he's courting Princess Emmeline? They seem very close. Incest too. Anyway, oh, maybe you're right. I nearly choke on my own breath and have to put a hand on my mouth to keep from laughing. You know what's strange though? The fact that they look so similar. That is rather odd. Do you think he could be courting Princess Wagon? You think? From what I overhear, Princess Wagon has never expressed interest in any of her sisters. Not more incest. Well, you know, it's just the state of the game, I suppose. Well, I guess I am grateful no one has caught on to that tidbit of gossip at least. I shake my head as I make my way to the throne room. They're so nasty to look at now. Rod and Emmeline look up in unison when I step inside. Emmeline immediately shoves her hands behind her back and smiles at me. It is a strange, strange smile. Hello, Wagon. Are you okay? Of course, why wouldn't I be? Her voice actually squeaks, and I am unsure of whether to be confused or concerned. I raise an eyebrow. Rod gives Emmeline a gentle nudge. Aren't you going to be late for your piano lessons? Oh, you're right. I'll see you both later. Emmeline makes a beeline for the door and only slows as she gets closer to me. She turns and, obviously hiding something behind her back, continues to sidestep toward the door. You're acting strange. It's just your imagination. The last thing to leave her mouth before she exits is an excruciatingly awkward laugh. Rod looks like he is trying not to cringe. Emmeline is a terrible liar. I turn to Rod expectantly. Hold on, let me fucking check. I have a feeling. Stay silent! Fine, whatever. They are obviously keeping some secret from me, but I am more amused than irritated. I cannot help the smile on my face. Nothing at all. Rod smiles, if not a little awkwardly, before turning to a table to look at his music sheets. The table is new. Father had it placed here for our lessons. So, have you heard the latest gossip? Rod groans. Please tell me you're not actually interested in them. I assure you, this gossip is a little more entertaining. So, I overheard a rumor you were courting Emmeline today. It's funny that they're making jokes about this when they are doing the same shit. They are committing the crime. Like, Rod stares at me in horror. Like, my brother. Dude, like the irony in this is insane. Like, it's not the same level for sure, but like, still. Rod stares at me in horror. I laugh at his reaction. You're just messing with me. No, it's the truth. Who started this rumor? Do they not realize how ridiculous it is? Rod pinches the bridge of his nose. Why did it have to be about BM? There was nothing about you. I suppose we have no chemistry. That just means our acting is impeccable. How much longer are we going to pretend, Rod? It has been 2 years. You made this wish so we didn't have to hide, so why are we still doing this? Rod looks away, eyes distant. Yeah, I don't get it either. Wagon is absolutely 100% correct on this. Are you still afraid people will think you unworthy because you were a commoner? Rod flinches. I saw what Mother went through after marrying the king. I know it must have been a difficult transition, but Ophelia is well loved. I look at him, perplexed. Are you scared you would have to go through the same thing as Ophelia? I don't care what people say about me. I'm concerned what they'll say about you. Rod, you already know I do not care what others say about me. I am no stranger to shutting people out. I've lived most of my life being hated by this kingdom, Rod. I think I can handle myself just fine. I thought the music stopped for a second. Yeah, maybe it is me after all. Rod. Rod abruptly shrugs, as if shirking the worry from his shoulders. Let's not talk about this right now. I just remembered something I want to discuss with you. Oh? What's this all of a sudden? It's about the last letter I sent. Oh, right. I suppose I sounded very angry in that letter, but... How did you even read it? I sent it out 3 days before you arrived. Emmeline retrieved it from the messenger before it was sent out. He frowns. I read it. I see you're still mad at me for making that wish. Oops. How could I not be? You sacrificed so much only to leave. You know the reason I made that wish, Wagon? Not really. I don't get it. Yes, I do know, but that does not mean I cannot regret it on your behalf. Before we made the decision to hide together, now you have made it so that you are the only one who must sacrifice everything. It is not anger, but sadness that causes sparks to jump at my fingertips. I close my eyes and take deep breaths to calm myself. Are you alright? I'm fine. When I open my eyes again, the sparks are gone. Rod sighs. I want this wagon, not just for you, but for myself too. Being a prince was a constant reminder of how much I lied to the world about who I was. I don't know, it suits him very well. With this wish, I'd start living a life crafted by my own hands. Not really. But, oh. Aren't we arguing right now? Before I can say anything else, Rod has closed the distance between us and pressed his lips to mine, effectively cutting off my words. Kind of manipulative, but sure. Afterwards, he pulls back and looks right into my eyes, his face flushed. It strikes me that this has happened more than a few times. But must you always do that so suddenly? Rod grumbles and shrugs. It's always the easiest. He's so nasty. It's always the easiest way to get you to stop talking. Anyway, I love you, Wagon. Oh, he's so gross. What the fuck? I would do anything for you. No matter what happens in the future. I know I'll never regret this wish. Rod sets a hand on my shoulder and squeezes. Stop worrying about all of this, okay? I promise it will work. I cannot promise, but I will certainly try. That's good enough for me. Now. He reaches for my hand and plants a kiss on the back of it. Shall we continue where we left off yesterday? I smile as I place my other hand on his shoulder. We shall. Goddamn, do we just dance? Is that all we get up to? These are like kind of shittier now. Is it just me that feels that way? Like there was a certain I mean, we love dancing, yeah. I know like the hands were kind of not great, but the hands were never great. But like this one just doesn't have the passion in it. Maybe it's just this first one. We'll see. But the fact that I paid $10 for this game and so far it's been uglier is really pissing me off. These past few days, Rod has been teaching me one of the Brigantian dances he learned. This dance in particular is full of energy and involves lots of twirling and side steps. Rod leads me into spin after spin. We have become comfortable enough dancing with each other that we do not need to focus on our steps when we move. I am glad because it allows me to focus on his serene expression. Is there something on my face? Also, he looks very funny like this. Also, BRB, I'm actually fucking starving. Okay, have fun. I shake my head. Nothing but your wonderful smile. I'm just thinking about how much I miss dancing with you. Same here, but now we can do it every day. Yes, only how much longer will every day last? By the time the song has stopped, I am almost out of breath. A job well done, Wicked. You still need to practice your footwork, but you are learning quickly. Rod leads me to a chair and hands me a glass of water. Thank you. I gulp down at least half the glass before facing Rod. The dance was exhausting. How are you not out of breath? I've had a lot of practice. Once you get used to the steps, they become cathartic. You just need to build stamina. He's so fucking annoying. It's a dance that suits Brigantians, though. I look at Rod, curious. Can you tell me more about life in Brigantia? Rod seems to ponder quietly for a few moments. Then, after some consideration, he pulls out a chair and sits beside me. Oh yeah, there's another thing. My cursor isn't silly. It's not the crystallum symbol anymore. Man, this game's ass. What the fuck is going on? Why did they charge for this one? He begins by telling me how difficult life was for him at the beginning, especially given that he'd never left the kingdom before. He was constantly homesick, but Claude and his family were able to lighten that burden by being overly accommodating. At first, it was overwhelming. Eventually, however, Rod became accustomed to the royal family's enthusiasm. He tells me very briefly about them. When he brings up Lance, Claude's brother, I cannot help but wonder. I've spoken to Lance a few times. He seems more cordial than Claude, but I do not know him well. I wonder what he is like. Rod crosses his arms. Being a student was easier than being a teacher. Back when I lived here, all I needed to do was study. I might not have been good at most of my classwork, but at least it was straightforward work. Really? Emmeline told me that you told me once you were a fast learner. She said you knew how to sing, dance, cook. Rod flushes. I excelled in those things because I enjoyed them. Because I was a good student. Yeah, there was no math and shit in there. Fuck. I look at him curious. Did I say that? I said it now. I have never heard you sing or watched you cook. Rod shrugs. Dancing was the easiest way for me to express myself when I lost my words. Now it feels like the most difficult thing to focus on. But traditional classwork has never come easy to me. And here I thought the only thing you were bad at was expressing your feelings. God, she's also very annoying. That's crazy. Rod's cheeks turn an endearing shade of pink as he scowls at me. You're the worst. He sighs as he glances out the window at some distant sight. So, what are you about it then? Why would you ask me that? Because I'm curious. You have to promise not to laugh. I won't. Rod stares down at his hands and sighs. History, politics, fencing, remembering dates and names, and combat. My swordsmanship is atrocious. Finally. Some good fucking food. There's clear distress in Rod's eyes when he confesses this to me. His usual stoic facade is broken. The Rod I see before me looks vulnerable and anxious. I cannot but help but smile. Why are you smiling? I am always happy when you open up to me. It makes me feel like I'm a part of your life. Then from now on, I'll make sure to tell you even the little things. That's not what he would say in the first game, but I guess it's been 2 years. I would love that. Okay, let's go, I guess. Once my dance lessons are over, I head back to my room to practice creating simple potions. It is a solitary task, one I normally practice in my free time. However, probably because I am always so bored during the experiments. I sit up groggily. Realizing belatedly that I have fallen asleep at my desk. Various potion ingredients lay scattered on the surface. I stare at the clock. It's already the next day? How in the world did I sleep through last night's dinner? A knock sounds at the door. Your Highness, His Majesty requires your presence in the throne room. Understood. I wonder what he wants from me so early in the morning. He's so ugly. Father is seated on the throne when I enter. Rod stands before him. Good morning, Wagon. Good morning, Father. I approach warily. I called you here for an important announcement. Rod, would you like to do the honors? I'm surprised with a glowing smile on Rod's face. I have officially asked his... Ascending hairline? Yes, that's my boy. I've officially asked permission from His Majesty to court you, Wagon. I stare between the two of them with wide eyes. When did this happen? Last night. You were already asleep, so we thought it best to wait until morning to tell you. I turned my baffled gaze to Rod, who was still smiling. I thought about what you said. I agree. It's done. There's no reason for it anymore. And Gennaro said yes. Yeah, he already knew that they were together. Apparently. I move before I can think. In a heartbeat, I have my arms wrapped around Rod's waist and my head on his shoulder. It feels as if a momentous weight has suddenly been lifted from my shoulders. There will be no more hiding, which means I no longer have to hide my affection for him. News of our courtship spreads like wildfire. I am accustomed to gossip and I am unfazed by the attention, but I can tell Rod is unnerved by the sudden spotlight. Still, we both do our best to continue our daily routines. I do notice, however, that Rod has become busier in recent days. He tells me he has been meeting with Father about important matters. I figure it is about the upcoming ball. I have just finished my dance lessons for the day. Though Rod is meeting with Father in the throne room, I have no such obligations and decide to return to my room to read up on potion making. I am passing by the dining hall when I pause, hearing voices inside. And because he was so embarrassed, he ended up running away. I hear laughter. That definitely sounds like Rod. Those voices. I push open the door to the hall. I actually had no the fuck idea who they could have been. It was really anyone's game. Okay. Personally, I would punish the fuck out of my children if they were committing as it's maybe just me. Ophelia was the same way. She implied in the first game that she knew. Very weird behavior, but that's writing for you, baby. That's what life is all about, I think. Um, let me get some water. Okay. Ophelia and Emmeline look up when I enter. I'm shocked to see Sebby there too, sitting on Emmeline's shoulder. Before, Rod and Sebby were inseparable, but ever since Rod returned, I've barely seen them together. I wonder why. Oh, hello, Wagon. Perfect timing. We were just talking about... Emmeline cups her hand to her mouth, casts a surreptitious look over my shoulder, and then whispers, Rod. Obviously, Ophelia beckons me over to the table, then turns back to Sebby. So what happened after that? He refused to step out of his room. He felt sickness. Emmeline sighs. Why didn't he just refuse the gifts? Probably because to them and refusing them insulting. Why are we just okay with that? Okay, I made it sound like I was gonna abuse them. But I would definitely fucking, I don't know, take their jousting from I mean, you know, they're hitting the Game of Thrones. You know, like, it's a similar time period. It's not at all. Nowhere near, but I like to pretend it is. What is this about gifts and noblewomen? It's just he was sent for his gifts from the woman on the hardest day because he didn't want to refuse them. He avoided everyone together by staying in his room. Game of Thrones jousting would be gone for sure, and no money for a fucking Fortnite, goddamn. But if this were Game of Thrones, you would be pro-incest because you're in the Game of Thrones world. Was anyone in Game of Thrones anti-incest? I'm just curious. Because I only saw 2 episodes, and one of them was very bad. Yes, okay. Just kidding, man. I do not realize I'm glaring until Ophelia places a hand on my arm. Wagon? I forced the scowl from my face immediately, not even sure why it was there in the first place. You don't need to worry, Princess. Don't let me was in love with someone else. I can feel my face heat at his words. Oh, you're blushing. I am not. I promise to get her on and intend to keep that promise. It counts for you too, Princess. If I let you try, do it. Allison Hightower was like, fucking gross, but then was okay with marrying her children together, so what's the truth? Yeah, that is a little weird. The thought of the tiny plush bunny attempting to scare off a gaggle of girls makes me laugh. Before I know it, I become absorbed in the conversation. Hours later, when our conversation winds down, I make my way back to my room to read my potions book. Wow, cool and interesting scene we just witnessed. Today I am going to the marching for one of my magic lessons, or at least that was my plan. Just yesterday, however, I received a letter from Parfait saying that there was a change in plans. Everyone at the marching has decided to throw a small celebration for Rod and me. Cool transition, yeah, it was very weird. At first, Rod seemed reluctant to go, but he couldn't refuse after Parfait personally requested his presence. Go back. In the end, the 2 of us agreed to go by carriage. Rod is already standing by the carriage when I arrive. I smile when our eyes meet, but Rod only nods, his mind seemingly elsewhere. I immediately notice the dark circles under his eyes. Everything all right? I just didn't get much sleep last night. I was up reading the King's books for the King's books. I found out only a few days ago that Father started lending Rod specific study materials. Apparently these books are meant to teach Rod more about the policies and rules governing our kingdom. I hope you are not overworking yourself. We would be the queen. Move the fuck over. He doesn't need to know that shit. He can just be my trophy husband. He can just be my trophy brother. Rod smiles. It was a tired but thankfully reassuring smile. I'm not. He holds out a hand and helps me into the carriage. No sooner. Aw, it's town. I feel like we haven't been here, but we might have. I have no idea. No sooner have we entered the town than some of the townsfolk, noticing the royal carriage, begin to wave at us. The response is uplifting. Before, the masses avoided me. Now, things are different. Things first began to change when I made a public apology after breaking my curse. The townsfolk were at first skeptical of whether or not I would follow in my mother's footsteps as the title armor bearer, but their trust began to grow when I started dispelling fairy tale curses. Princess! I look out the window and see a little boy running to keep pace with the carriage. Can I give you something? A gift, please? I order the carriage to a stop and step out. The boy flashes a toothy grin. Then, without any preamble, he holds out a lily. Happy 905, everybody! I got this for you, princess. I take the flower from him with a gentle smile. Thank you. The boy clasps his hands behind his back and smiles shyly. Someday I'll become a prince and marry you. I'm psyched. Hell yeah, little man. Shoot your shot! Thank you for your happy 905. They are appreciated as always. I am simultaneously bemused and taken aback by the confession. I appreciate your gift, but I'm afraid I am already courting a prince. I gesture at Rod, who stands between me and the carriage. The boy blinks. But he's not a real prince, right? W. Riz, so true. Okay. You are right. I kneel down in front of the boys so we can see eye to eye. But you do not need to be a prince to marry a princess. Really? Ophelia's words come to mind. One's title should not be a hindrance when it comes to love, she once said. Everyone is free to love whomever they want. The boy looks between the two of us. His bright smile returns. That must mean Rod loves you very much. I glance at Rod, whose cheeks have reddened to a soft crimson. With all my heart. Good. Life is not worth living. The words come out in a low mumble, and only the boy and I can hear them. Still, they make my heart flutter. I give the— oh god. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I give the boy my heartfelt thanks for stepping back into the carriage. With all your heart, Rod crosses his arms and turns his head away, but there's no hiding the flush in his cheeks. Of course I do, but you are not the type to boldly declare your love in front of others. I didn't say I did it boldly. I won't say I did it boldly. Rod's voice is an embarrassed mumble. I cross my arms, thoughtful. I confess, I was a little taken aback by his comment. Regardless of where it's your city came from, what's right, not prince. Why is that a problem? You yourself did not wish to remain a prince. I know that. He smiles weakly before turning his attention back to the view outside the window. Something definitely seems off about him. Well, once you marry me, you become a prince anyway, so who the fuck cares? Ronice is the first to welcome us when we arrive at the march-in. No sooner have we stepped inside, however, than another person makes himself known. If it isn't everyone's favorite princess, I don't even want to know who this is. No! Dear Rod, Rumble jump scared in. Chevalier smiles as sunny as always. He steps forward and sweeps into a courteous bow. It's been a while, Princess Wagon. I was getting some Rumble vibes, but I was just hoping not. That it has. Hello, Chevalier. I forgot. No! Shh. It's okay. He'll be gone soon. Ever since Chevalier's curse was broken, he has been working at his clinic. Gone is the tenacious flirt I used to know. In his place is an optimistic doctor, who still makes ill-timed jokes. Hopefully, like Vitamin Me, that shit rocked. Soon it is the only redeeming quality of this arc. I don't remember anything else from his arc, to be completely honest with you, other than Vitamin Me. It was the only good thing he said. Soon we are surrounded by people. Rod stands awkwardly in the center of the room, surrounded by Chevalier, Anise, Delora, and Parfait. Show me Delora's new look. You want to so bad. You want to show me her so bad. Okay, Vitamin Me. Vitamin Me can stay. If anybody else says it, it's not going to be funny, but because it was in the middle of a deeply unserious game, it is the funniest thing to ever happen. Waltz is seated away from the commotion. Let's go, Delora, let's go! They're still not showing her, which is pissing me off. Waltz is seated away from the commotion, leaning on an armrest with a grin on his face. Parfait's cousin, Cinna. Okay, nobody panic. Parfait's cousin Cinna is seated by the window reading a book. He has not greeted either of us. Her hair is terrible. Who did that to you? Oh man. Oh. Yeah. Wow, that was a severe hi, Delora. No, it's just shit. Maybe this is my imagination, but Delora raises an eyebrow. Her Royal Highness is looking particularly buoyant today. And are your cheeks red? What? And now we get to see Parfait in color. The wives are back. We are so fucking back. The wives are here. Delora, you shouldn't tease Wagon so much. Parfait beams. Being able to flaunt one's love is always a thing to celebrate. Delora looks at me and snorts. Who are you and what have you done with the princess? I still can't believe you fell in love. I bristle at the words. It's not as if this is news. And anyway, what is that supposed to mean, Delora? Sorry, princess, you're just so much fun to tease. But in all seriousness, I'm glad you found someone just as stubborn as you to cherish. I'm standing right here. Delora turns her grin to Rod. You must have some magic of your own, being able to melt the Ice Princess's heart. Come now, Delora. You're embarrassing them. What? They make it far too easy, Parfait. Rod turns away with a grumble, arms crossed. Ugh. But hopefully this means we get to see Cinna. That is gonna go fucking crazy. Chevalier breaks the momentary silence with an easygoing laugh. It really is a pleasure to see you again, Sir Rod. I haven't seen you since you left for Bagrantia the first time. I believe the last time you were... He pauses, considering. Well, you were much shorter, but look at you now. You're almost as tall as the rest of us. He reaches out as if to set a hand on Rod's head, but Rod pulls away with a grimace. What do you mean, almost as tall? Waltz pointedly clears his throat. Man, his outfit is not. All the characters look so much worse. Like, they were already really fucking bad, but they're just nasty now. Also, we're not gonna get a new Miss Karma outfit because he gets to be a man all the time now, which is really lame. So Karma's route is gonna be boring as hell. Anyway, Waltz pointedly clears his throat and steps between Rod and Chevalier. Hi, Waltz. Hi. So how are things at the palace lately? Rod's expression softens. I can tell he is relieved by the change in subject. They're all right. Busier than normal. That's to be expected with the news. Chevalier steps forward and squints at us in turn. What? There are dark circles under your eyes. Have you been under more stress lately? Rod raises an eyebrow. It's rude to invade on someone else's space. Ah, my apologies. Chevalier takes a step back. And I'm fine. Though Chevalier is quiet, I can tell by the wrinkle between his eyebrows that he is unconvinced. Before he can say anything else, I decide to offer my own opinion. He is doing what? Why the fuck are we lying? Sure, whatever. Sounds great. Can't wait to say shit and be wrong. He's just busy is all. He's working as a dance instructor and taking lessons with the king. Your concern is unwarranted and unnecessary. Chevalier smiles. Sorry, by nature, I am a warrior. That wasn't right at fucking all, but you get the gist. It's true. Chevalier takes his work very seriously. A little too seriously, in my opinion. Lady Delora, I'm only trying to keep my patients healthy. He shakes his head. Anyway, I'm relieved I'm just overthinking this. I'll lean closer to Rod and whisper in his ear as the conversation carries on. You are not allowed to overwork yourself, understood? Dude, she hit the dom top there. That's fucking crazy. Rod sighs. Understood. And he hit the sub bottom. That's wild. He smiles, but it does not reach his eyes. Somewhere nearby, a book snaps a new character! Nobody panic! Okay. Oh no, that means I have to come up with the side. Worst day ever. Ugh, okay. Okay, give me voice ideas. Nothing terrible. Oh no, yeah. And ever since I did Sebi, I'm fucked up, so it can't be super hard. I don't know anything but terrible. Okay, what are your terrible ones then? I was about to be like Russian. I don't think I can do Russian. I forget what Russian sounds like halfway through speaking, and then I just get embarrassed. That's how it's gonna be with every single accent. I'm gonna forget what it sounds like. Valley girl? Okay. That's just girl version of surfer, so I think I can handle that. Like, oh my god, must all of you be so loud? Whoa! Oh man, I thought it was gonna be like a parfait clone. This is not a parfait clone. You mean this is the motherfucker we're gonna have to deal with in all of the arcs where Parfait dies? That's like 3 arcs where she fucking boofs it, you know, like, are you serious? We're gonna have to talk to this guy all the time? That's wild. He's already a piece of shit. He's Rod too. I can't handle more than one of Rod. Are you fucking shitting me? Anyway, like, oh my god, I swear a person can't read in peace in this place. His is gonna be fun though. He stalks out of the room with a glare affixed to his face. There's a silence for a few moments when he leaves. Then Chevalier laughs. The Tiny Lord is lively as always. Tiny Lord? Why does he come up with the strangest nicknames? I guess that's one way of describing him. He may seem temperamental, but I assure you, Cinnamon is quite pleasant once you get to know him. Cinnamon, dude? Cinna is short for cinnamon with an S. I'm really gonna do it this time. Anyway, sorry. Tiny Lord is not very good. No, there was so many bad naming choices in that, like, very tiny span. Tiny Lord was very bullyable. I just didn't take my chance. Luckily, I waited for Cinnamon to reveal itself, because oh my fucking... This game loves to name things badly. Like, like, Rod is such a ridiculous ass name, but I can handle it. Like, it's simple, easy to read. Rod. There's no weird, like, Kat made the Rochester me joke or whatever, and that's fucking hilarious, but the game hasn't revealed any goofy shit like that to us yet. It's been Rod and nothing else. Whereas Parfait is like, her real name is Faye, or Fate, or whatever. I flip-flop. I call her both, I think, when God allows. So, like, then it was Mythros, which his real name was just Myth, and then Karma, his name is a acronym, and then Chevalier is just the worst name I've ever fucking heard in my life. All in all, just really, really terrible naming happening here. Cinna being Cinnamon, I shouldn't have been surprised, to be completely honest with you. Anyway, I glance at Rod. Seems like a certain someone I know. Rod says nothing. Even as I watch, he stifles a yawn. His eyes look glassy. Exactly how many hours of sleep did you get last night? Rod, you're definitely pushing yourself too hard. Chevalier is right. You should take better care of yourself. I know you. You always push yourself. Just Rod shakes his head.
Never mind, it's nothing.
What? I know there's something on your mind, Rod. I mean, obviously, he made that very clear. Rod responds with a smile. When I continue to scowl at him, he plants a kiss on my forehead. Dude, the cinnamon must have transferred its way through the screen up my nose, because I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay.
I swear it's nothing important. I'll get some rest when we get back to the palace.
Fine. Though not all of the old boarders are present today, we decide to make the most of our small reunion. Aeneas prepares a small meal for dinner, and the gathering is lively.
It's a shame Sir Garland and Lady Durian couldn't be here, and it's been months since we last saw Prince Claude.
The knights wanted me to apologize on their behalf. They have been busy training new recruits, which is super mega fucking lame. I wanted to see them so bad. And you know what? They probably won't even be here at all in the game ever. Unless they were already. No, I think I made that up in my brain. And the last time Claude wrote, he said he was busy with his duties. I doubt he'll be free anytime soon.
I'm glad he still sends us letters every so often. I do rather miss having Miss Karma around.
Chevalier groans.
Speak for yourself! Miss Karma was always staring daggers at me!
Yeah, because you fucking suck. With good reason.
Lady Delora!
Parfait laughs. I'm sure we'll get the chance to have a bigger reunion soon. The conversation goes on, but I notice one person has remained quiet throughout. I don't care about him. That's crazy how that works, huh? Rod has not spoken a word since we started eating. Is it because he's tired, stressed, or is there something else on his mind? I hope I can get to the root of whatever it is soon. Okay, hello, goodbye, chapter 3, hello, chapter 4. Just kidding, goodbye, chapter 2, hello, chapter 3. I got a little hopeful on that, that was my bad. When we returned to the palace last night, Rod immediately retired to bed. I was up all night thinking about him and how strange he has been acting. I'm resolved to pry some answers from him today, which is why I'm standing outside the throne room, waiting for him to finish his lessons with Emmeline. My heart sinks when Emmeline exits with a gloomy expression on her face.
Did something happen? Rod looks exhausted.
That's what I intend to find out.
Whatever it is, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I hope so. Emmeline gives me a confident pat on the shoulder as I enter. Inside, Rod is standing by the window, his back to me. Rod? He turns his face to me. When he turns to face me, excuse me, he looks downtrodden. It is enough to make my heart sink. May I speak with you? There's a long pause before he nods. I said this yesterday as well, but you do not seem well when we were having lunch at the March Inn. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You keep saying that, and I know it is not the truth. Do you trust me so little? Rod's expression shudders. Shudders was not my favorite word in regards to a face, but go off.
Never. I trust you with my wife.
With my wife, I accidentally said. But you can't really tell when you're whispering. Then why won't you talk to me? Whoa! Jesus Christ. I moved closer. Oh, it was me this time. Okay, not that I could tell. Close enough to examine his face. The dark circles are still there, and I can tell from his rigid posture that he is tense. What if he's fucking possessed? That'd be crazy and extraordinarily interesting. I wish that were the case. Whoa, I can get away. Were you up again last night? I thought you said that you were going to rest early.
I did go to bed, but sleep is another thing entirely.
What kept you awake?
I just...
Okay, then tell us about... Didn't he literally say last chapter that I'm gonna tell you everything now? And he's just like, not. Is there anything I can do to help? Rod shakes his head.
Thank you for worrying about me, Wicked. But this is something I need to sort out myself. It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't have the right words yet.
Gay marriage? Is that what we're doing? You need to stop pushing yourself, Rod. We all have our limits. Rod stiffens.
But I didn't sacrifice everything just to get all of this.
What are we on about? He offers a feeble smile.
You know what? Maybe some rest will do me some good. I'll see you later, Wagon.
The fuck? He heads for the doors, his shoulders slouched beneath some invisible weight as he exits. The sudden solitude falls on my shoulders like a cold blanket. I wish suddenly with all my heart that he had never made that wish. Rod seems to only become more frazzled over the next couple of days. Is there only one fucking soundtrack, by the way? Has it changed at all? I'm starting to go crazy. Rod seems to only become more frazzled over the next couple of days. There has been no improvement in his condition. He tells me that his exhaustion stems from the stress he is under to meet everyone else's expectations, and that he just needs to become accustomed to them. But he says that every day, and there's still no change. It has not changed. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I thought I was going fucking crazy for a second. Man, the other game was so much better. Why did you drop this? You could, personally, I would have been willing to wait. Not that I would have been waiting or anything. Cause when I first played this game, which was the first one, which was in like 2019, this game was in production still. So I paid for this. Like, why is it worse? I'm really pissed. Did I say that already? Let's hope so. This can't go on. I'm worried about his health. I force myself to stop pacing. If he's not worried about himself, then perhaps I ought to make this about me. I can tell him that my worry for him makes it impossible for me to focus on anything. I miss Bully. I know, what the fuck? Bully would never do anything to hurt us like this. And I think my friend bought that one for me, so I didn't even pay for Bully, and it's the best game of all time. So, jot that down. I nod to myself, mind made up, walk out of the room. I nod to myself and, mind made up, walk out of the room to find Rod. Exactly, yeah, Bully was technically free and better. I ask around the palace, but though my search is extensive, Rod is nowhere to be found. Where is he? I'm just about to turn a bend in the corridor when Emmeline suddenly appears. Oh, a wagon! Emmeline. I heard you've been asking around about Rod. Yes, do you know where he is? Emmeline crosses her arms and regards me thoughtfully. I do. Let's talk in private? Talk in private? Why? I concede, regardless of my confusion. We can speak in my room. I'll order some tea to be delivered. On my command, the maids prepare... Was that the tea or the keys to get in the room? Oh, music change. Yes, God is real. On my command, the maids prepare and serve us biscuits and tea. I dismiss them once they have set everything on the table, then turn to Emmeline expectantly. So, why are we having a private discussion?
Well, it's about Rod, but I'm sure you knew that. Don't tell him I told you anything, okay?
I won't tell, I promise. Emmeline smiles, looking a little defeated.
He's in the forest today, and he'll be there until sunset.
The forest? What is he doing there?
Well...
Emmeline's eyes flit to the biscuits on our plate. She fidgets, looking uncertain. It's okay. You do not have to tell me. I'll find out myself.
Sorry. What?
You have got to be shitting me right now. It's okay. You don't have to tell me. We came in here to talk about it. My mind is fucking boggled right now. I just don't. This game is. Oh my god. Do you at least have some idea of why he's acting so strange? Rod says he trusts me, but I assume there are some things he feels more comfortable telling Emmeline. They are siblings, after all. Emmeline hesitates a moment before answering.
I do, but not because he willingly told me about it.
Emmeline sips absently at her tea.
You know how Rod is. He can be so secretive when it comes to his own matters.
That is a severe understatement.
I'm sorry for not saying anything. I don't want to put myself between the two of you. I know this is a personal matter.
Not that I'd fucking know that it was personal to me. I don't know what's going on. But sure. Personal matter. Right. So why are you telling me where I can find Rod now?
I've seen his exhaustion, same as you, and I'm worried about him. He won't listen to me, so I'm hoping he'll listen to you.
Does Ophelia know?
Yes and no. Mother knows he's stressed, but I doubt she knows how much he's been pushing himself.
I sigh as I set down my cup. Thank you for telling me this, Emmeline. Emmeline smiles.
Good luck, Wagon.
After Emmeline excuses herself, I head out to search for Rod in the forest. Are we gonna get some fucking answers or no? Oh. The sword fighting thing. Right, got it. Of course, I'd never fucking... That's what the forest is for, after all. The forest is for nothing else but sword fighting for me in my brain. I hear the familiar, but no less shocking, ring of metal against metal as I enter the forest. Forest, it is the sound of a battle. Sparring knights, perhaps? But she has a very positive outlook on life if the first thing you think in a relatively untouched by humans space when you hear blades clanging together is sparring knights and not murder or crime. Like, not me. I'd be like, oh my god, a murder is happening, I have to leave. Or save them, depending on the mood. The vibe. Sparring knights, perhaps? But why would they be practicing in the forest? There are knights surrounding the okay, if Durian and Garland aren't here, I'm gonna kill myself. There are knights surrounding the- oh, fuck. Surrounding the perimeter of this forest. So I know that whomever is fighting has permission and reason to be there. Okay, they retconned a reason because they knew I'd bitch. It's like this game is written for me. In a bad way. But I cannot imagine what it is. I quietly weave my way through the trees, only stopping when I spot two men sparring at a distance. Quickly, I duck behind a tree. I stare wide-eyed at the sight before me. Okay, give me Jurian. I don't care about his goofy ass. He's nasty now. Did they make him younger? He looks younger. Ugh, he's gross. Very just like I wanted, but in a bad way.
Are you sure? Maybe it would be best to take a breather.
What is happening here? Rod has told me before that his swordsmanship is terrible, so I am perplexed to see him standing before Garland with a sword, sweat dampening his forehead. I insist. Rod just barely manages to block Garland's strike as he swings again at him. The force of the hit makes Rod stumble, and he trips and falls.
Sir Rod, are you alright?
I'm fine. Rod grasps Garland's hand and gets back to his feet with a groan.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put so much power behind that last strike.
You don't have to apologize. I was the one who didn't react in the right way.
Rod wipes his forehead with the back of his hand.
Let's do it again. One more time.
Despite his clear exhaustion, Rod's eyes are filled with determination. These look like lessons, but why did he not tell me about them? Why is he taking them in the first place? And most importantly, why must all of this remain a secret? And yet here he is, keeping a secret from me. Right after he promised not to. Okay, the answer was interrupt the fight, by the way. I don't know if you were able to see it, because I know how fucky it is. I step out of my hiding spot and slowly walk toward the dueling pair. So, this is where you've been. Rod jumps. Garland immediately falls to one knee, looking flustered.
Your Highness.
Hello, Garland. I'd like to talk with Rod alone. Garland rises to his feet and nods.
Of course, Your Highness.
Once Garland is gone, I turn to look at Rod expectantly. What's happening here?
How did you find me?
Answer my question.
Em told you where I was, didn't she?
Doesn't matter how I found out. Answer the question, Rod. Yeah. What the fuck are you thinking? Get the fuck out of here. Is this it? Is this all? This is it. This was all you were doing. You were moaning and crying and weeping and bitching about practicing sword in the woods? That was it? I thought there was going to be something interesting going on. But no, it's the least interesting thing you could fucking do. Why do you continue to keep me in the dark? I want to help you. With what? There's nothing to help. He's just doing guy shit. Like, I don't care. Ron shakes his head.
I know. You want to help me, and I don't want to worry you, but Wagon, this is something I can't accept your help with.
Sword fighting? Or is there more? Rod.
Please, I know I'm worrying you, which is why I keep telling you not to worry about me. I'm not keeping secrets that will hurt you, I promise. In the long run, this will be better for the both of us.
I have to write down a note for myself. You remember that poem I was complaining about? Lame ass secret. I know, I feel like there's more secret. Poem. Email. Okay. But I just remembered that the girl who I gave my poem to or whatever, that I gave the replacement poem to, I remember being like, do you want my audio or your audio? And she said that she'd tell me what poem she was going to pick between the two. And then I checked my email the day she said she was going to do it, and then she didn't email me back. So I just haven't checked my email since, which is, it's been, when did I complain about that last? Thursday? I haven't checked my email since Thursday, so it's been a good, I don't know, 4 or 5 days? I can't count. Honestly, she kind of earned that one. It was supposed to be a 1 email situation, but mine ended up being like a 15 email situation, which is why I have problems with email. Every time I email someone, it becomes more complicated than necessary. Never does emailing go my way. I swear to fucking God, which is why I avoid it. I don't care about emails. I'm not getting an email job when I grow up. Fuck you. It's gonna be an email-free zone. Maybe. I don't. Probably not. But I'm gonna tell myself that until I get the job. Of my dreams. Which I couldn't tell you what it is. Anyway, I would find that more convincing coming from someone who does not look like he's running himself dry. Rod sighs.
I know I have no right to keep asking you to be so patient, but please, I need a little more time.
We are on chapter 3. And I'm getting annoyed. You're gonna need to take a little less time. I'm getting bored. I think back to our conversation in the throne room. Is this about needing time to find the right words?
You could say that.
Rod has always spoken more clearly through his actions than words. I have been patient all this time. I suppose I can continue to be so, but I will not allow you to keep your secrets forever, Rod. I hope you know that.
It's not for forever. In fact, it's not for much longer at all.
Can it be within the next hour, or...
Soon everything will make sense. Then when I explain everything, you can scream at me all you like.
Fine, I'll see you later then. I only have the energy. Why would I scream at you? You're being really weird right now, man. I only have the energy to muster a weak smile before turning and away. That's okay, it doesn't really matter. I assume it's back to the palace, because we are in our room now. I haven't spoken to Rod since yesterday. We met briefly for breakfast, but he left soon after, saying he had to catch up on some important reading. I cannot help but be disheartened. Ever since our courtship was made public, Rod has been busier than before. Why is he overworking himself so suddenly? I chose to trust him, and yet I'm still anxious. Wagon, focus. Dolores' words jolt me from my musings. Sorry. Today, Dolores is teaching me fire magic. I've only learned how to use ice and electricity so far. Since this is our first lesson, Dolores has assigned me reading before we actually start practicing. I am doing my best to concentrate on the words, but my mind constantly drifts to Rod. Dolores flicks my forehead. I flinch and glare up at her. What was that for? Do you even understand what you're reading? Of course. Really? Because you've been staring at the same page for a half an hour. What? I glance at the book and am horrified to see I'm still on the same page. Let me guess. You have a certain grumpy boy on your mind. Hey, no ice in the classroom. I pull back from the table when I realize there's frost creeping up the edges, so frozen coated. I close my eyes and take a few deep breaths to calm myself. When I open them again, the frost is gone. That bad, huh? He's keeping secrets. Sounds like a pride thing. Pride? Delora grins. Rod has always been prideful, hasn't he? She sighs. Men, they can be so difficult, which is why she's a lesbian. Love her. You sound as if you speak from experience. She fucked, dude. I know you don't know that in this, Rob, but she fucked. Believe it or not, I did have a husband once. Her expression dampens. You are so true. And a daughter. You did? Years ago. My husband was human. He died many years ago. My little Loria. She shakes her head. Her voice is whisper thin as she continues. Let's just say both of them are in a better place now. I never knew Delora had a family. Delora, I'm so sorry. Unexpectedly, Delora flicks my forehead again. What did I do? I'd rather see you annoyed than sad. Melancholy doesn't suit you, princess. Anyway, enough about me. We were talking about your relationship. She crosses her arms. Personally, I don't think it's worth worrying yourself over this. If Rod is so stubborn, then let him stress himself out. But I worry about him pushing himself to the brink. Delora snorts. Take it from me. There's only so much stress a body can handle before it shuts down. If Rod needs the rest, he'll have no choice but to succumb to his exhaustion. That sounds awfully ominous. Delora shrugs. You've fallen asleep during your lessons plenty of times because you've overworked yourself. I swear, you two really are the same. Delora grins. Anyway, all relationships have their obstacles. You'll get past this. I turn back to my book with a groan. But though I try my best to resume studying, it is useless. My thoughts are much too scattered. In the end, Delora leaves early, telling me she will return when I am in a better headspace. Evening time! Delora's words calm my nerves some, but my agitation still builds throughout the night. I glance at the faint sparks on my fingertips. I have to close my eyes and breathe to get them to disappear. An idea crosses my mind as I am concentrating. Delora helped dispel some of my worries, if only temporarily. Perhaps it would help to speak to someone else about this, someone who knows Rod better than me. I don't want to talk to Ophelia. They want me to talk to Ophelia. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Ugh. Boring ass choice. Ugh, I don't know why this is... Rod's route has always been difficult. The fact that I did it for like 8 straight hours is absolutely psychotic. Oh yeah, we started it on my birthday stream, didn't we? So true. We've been playing this for 3 months now. That's crazy. Anyway, I find Ophelia in the dining hall, seated in front of 2 maids holding up cloth samples. Good evening, Ophelia. Her expression brightens when she sees me. Oh, lovely, I could really use your help, dear. She gestures to the samples. Which color should we use for the ball? White with gold trimmings or velvet with blue? My eyes immediately settle on the white. The material is brighter, more eye-catching. White. White with gold trimmings it is. The maids bow before leaving the room. Now that that's done with, I need to make sure there are enough lilies for the festivities. Right, I keep forgetting the ball is in 2 weeks. Ophelia looks up. I'm assuming you did not come here to help me plan. What can I do for you, Wagon? She gestures to the chair in front of her and I sit with a sigh. It's about Rod. Let me guess. Secrets? Whoops. I blink. So you know. I'm his mother. I always know. Do you know he's actually opened up in recent years? He used to be much quieter. It is at times like this that I recall the kind of person he was when he was cursed. Even then, he was keeping secrets. Dangerous secrets. From me. He has always talked down his own discomfort to put those he loves first. Ophelia laughs. I know it still seems like he's a closed book, but this is the way he's been for a long time. He's always been fiercely... Okay, I'm doing the spacebar. He's always been fiercely independent and so determined he'll take on burdens without thought to how his well-being will impact others. You often have to read between the lines to get with him to figure out how he's feeling. Maybe I need more practice in reading him then, because right now I'm frustrated I cannot get him to open up to me. Ophelia grasps my hand and gives it a gentle squeeze. Rod never keeps secrets that would harm those he loves. But he has no qualms about keeping secrets that harm him. Besides, he promised not to keep secrets anymore. Ophelia shakes her head. Perhaps he thinks he is keeping his promise. Maybe he feels this secret is different from the rest. I understand your frustration, Wagon, but I believe if anyone can convince him to speak about things, it's you. I've tried multiple times. I think you underestimate yourself. The old Rod would never have told anyone about his wish, but he told you because he wants all of us, to trust him. Have you tried telling him how this is making you feel? He knows how it makes me feel. Angry! We all know Rod can be self-absorbed when he's trying to do the right thing. I've told him I'm worried about him. But what about you? How do you feel? I pause. Back when I was searching for Rod, I resolved to frame this issue around me rather than him. But I have not thought about my feelings, only my concern for him. Relationships are give and take, Wagon. Thinking about how this impacts you isn't selfish. It's a necessary conversation. Fucking pissed off, Ophelia, yeah! It is as if she reads the thoughts right from my mind. Then I will try again. Thank you, Ophelia. Of course, you know I am always right here for you, Wagon. Everything will be resolved soon. You'll see. I hope so. Okay, so hello, aw, damn. The next day, I'm on my way to my room for magic lessons with Laura. Okay, why did it fucking fade out and then ended up being the exact same music anyway? Fuck you. I know there are other tracks. You made them last time. With Laura when I see familiar faces approaching from the other side of the corridor. Jurian is very ugly now. Okay, she's kind of slay though. I'm glad her weird ass ponytail is gone. Her hair looks very, very much better. Let's go, Jurian! Let's go! Garland's still fuck ugly. I won't forgive Garland. Jurian I can get past. I can get behind Jurian. She looks a little girlier too.
Honestly, I feel like I hear a new piece of gossip every hour.
Isn't that the way it's always been right before a ball?
Glad he's here. Thank God. I really wanted to see him again. Oops, I fucking missed that one.
All anyone whispers about are secret courtships. It's ridiculous.
Garland laughs.
Well, the nobles need something to talk about. Oh.
He smiles when he does walking toward them. The two knights bow. I fucking love when they move the characters like that. It's so goddamn funny.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Jurian and Garland, once distrusted by the knights, regained their titles years ago, or rather they were promoted. Jurian is now High Commander of the Order of Caldera, the first woman to ever receive the title. It wasn't long before she made Garland her second in command.
We're sorry we couldn't accept the marching invitation.
We were really looking forward to it, but that day just so happened to be the first day of training for the new recruits. Jurian was annoyed and...
He smiles.
Well, suffice it to say, she made the new recruits work extra hard.
Jurian huffs out a sigh.
You know that's not the reason I pushed them so hard.
It is an effort to keep my lips from curling into a smile when I see the flush in Jurian's cheeks. Garland coughs.
Anyway, next time we'll definitely come by and visit.
I'm sure everyone would love that.
It seems we've been busy every day for
She considers.
forever, actually.
Have you at least had enough time off to treat yourself to some nights out? Jurian mumbles something under her breath as Garland blushes. This time I cannot help my smile. I found out the two of them were courting each other about a year ago. I was out on a midnight stroll when I saw them walking through the gardens hand in hand.
Well...
He glances at Jurian, who looks moments away from bolting down the corridor. No need for details. I just wanted to make sure you two were doing well.
We could be doing better, right, Lamb?
Got some extra free time would be nice, but I'll take what we have.
We'll make sure to make the next dinner, Princess.
I'll look forward to it.
As will we.
They excuse themselves, and I head off to my room. I have just pulled down one of the study books from my shelf when a voice causes me to jump in surprise. Of all the fucking characters, we've got 10 minutes left. He couldn't have just stayed away? Fuck. Princess. Ooh, he's kind of fucked up. Why is he sitting? Why are his legs like that? Who did that? The book falls from my hands as I whirl toward my bedside table, where Sebi is, for some reason, sitting. Sebi, how did you get here? I lean down to pick up the book.
Emily to leave me here. She was going to leave her too, but she ended up having to. Sorry for barging in your room with your permission.
Why are you in my room in the first place?
Of course, you've been getting everything as usual, so I couldn't clear things up.
I reason. The fucking rustling of the bed ruined my life. I raise an eyebrow as I seat myself on the bed. I wish you could still read his mind for me.
I don't need to be able to read his mind to know what he's thinking. It's always been an easy read for me. That's why it doesn't take me
And I can't get any louder. But it's his voice, so I have to stay true.
so I can see
Did that help? Sebi sighs.
it's really.
I feel a soft twinge in my heart. Perhaps Sebi is good at reading others as well, for he speaks up immediately.
It's okay though. It's on her shoulder sometimes.
No, that didn't. No problem. So, Rod won't take you with him because he's worried you'll reveal his secrets? So, are you here to give away all of his secrets then?
I promised I wouldn't say anything.
Sebi laughs when I furrow my eyebrows at him.
It's been the sort of thing I came to tell you that he's not keeping a secret from you, Princess. He's trying to surprise you.
Surprise? Didn't she just say she fucking didn't like surprise? I'll kill you. Oops, I fucked up. Go back.
Still, it's been telling me that he's really pleasing himself.
He is. That's the reason I've been so concerned.
Princess, let me tell you something about Ron. He may seem quiet on the outside, but inside, his mind is so loud. He thinks about so many things all the time. He worries and stresses and overthinks about everything.
The fact that we're having a full-blown fucking conversation with this thing is just... Oh my god.
Honestly, it's amazing he keeps it all to himself. Back when I could read his mind, holy fuck, just shut the fuck up. I didn't read his thoughts though. I saw into his dreams sometimes too. Old faded memories that made everything make more sense.
Memories of what? The tommy's quiet for a few moments. Even though Sebi cannot alter his expression, I imagine his face scrunch up with concentration, and then...
Ron's father died of some incurable illness when Ron was only 8. Ron barely remembers him, but you know what he does remember? His father's final words.
But they were stupid as fuck.
Take care of your mother and sister for me. He takes that promise seriously. Maybe too seriously. That's probably part of the reason.
Again, this is probably pleasant for you as well. Not that you can fucking hear it.
That's probably part of the reason Ron is the way that he is. He's taken on so much responsibility and kept his worries to himself since he was young. He always needs to be better. No, the best for his family. And I know the same way about your relationship.
Oh my god, I like how the font still changes for him. I'm gonna die here. But he doesn't need to be that way for me. I already love him the way he is. Sebi sighs.
But Ron doesn't think that way. He holds himself up to higher expectations. He always has, and I think he always will. He wants to be the most mature, most responsible, most dependable person he can possibly be. That's why he works himself so hard. That's why he sacrifices so much. I won't tell you more, but Ron will kill me if he finds out I'm in your room.
You've told me enough, Sebi.
Good job, Princess. That guy still can't do anything without me.
I laugh.
He really is troublesome, isn't he? Sebi sighs.
I should be heading.
You could have left like 10 minutes ago.
I should be heading back to Ralph before he returns. Hopefully, we'll be back soon. That must be
Oh, great. It's Rod, my second favorite voice. I head over to the door. I expect to see Emmeline on the other side, and I'm surprised when I see Rod instead. Rod?
Hello. Can we talk?
Ah. I step to the side, using my body to hide Sebi from view. Let's talk somewhere else. Rod raises an eyebrow.
Wait, why not just your room?
I'd like a change of scenery. I've been stuck in here studying potion books all day. Rod looks at me quizzically. Then, before I can stop him, he leans past my shoulder to peek inside. You piece of shit! Punk! The fuck? I'm asking you to leave! He's so annoying! This game really pisses me off about, like, small, little, tiny things, like knocking on the door or looking in my room when I'm telling you to leave! His eyes widen.
Sebi.
Oh, great! Now we get to talk to him more! Yes!
busted.
Sebi was...
There's only one reason he'd be here.
I was just trying to fix your mistakes.
Rod sighs deeply.
I know.
And we are going to stop talking to Sebi now, right? Rod grasps my hand and pulls me away from the door.
Let's go.
Wait, where are we?
I'd rather talk to you whether that certain nosy blush in the picture.
Okay, thank God, me too. Rod leads me to the throne room, which is empty at this time of day. He closes the doors behind him, then turns to me with a sigh.
So, should Sebi tell you?
Enough, I think. God, motherfuck. Thank you.
Whack it. I'm sorry.
Before I can... Oh, what the... Oh, no. Spoilers. Rod wraps around his arms around me from behind. It's still crazy how it's still soulless. This is the second one, and it just doesn't have the sauce, the juice, that the old one did. The masculine urge to open up the first game and, like, compare. I won't do that, though. I could literally just Google it. I'm gonna do that. Rod. Cinderella phenomenon. Wiki. Can I get a fucking picture, please? You want to give me a picture so bad? They're not giving me any pictures. Where is it? Where's the fucking picture? Where's the... Can I get a picture? Can I get a fucking picture? This is actually a really good example. Okay, hold on. Open link in... Not link, please, actually. I would like to open... image. That's perfect. So, like, look at this. Not to, like, nitpick or anything, but we're in the same location. We're doing a similar activity. Not really, but, like, it's cropped very similarly. Why does this one suck, but this one is slightly better? It still sucks, but it's better. Well, first of all, the lighting is more interesting. It's got some sauce here. We've got a little drama. He's got a fucking facial expression. Both times Rod has done something weird to us and had us do a big picture, he's had a boring ass face. It's nasty. Like, there's nothing here. Whereas in this one, he looks a little, like, upset or whatever. Like, I think this is the scene where he's like, let's dance for Emmeline to show her how it's done or whatever. They look boring now. And hold on, there was another good picture in here. Whoa, gay sucks. That's crazy. Spoilers. I'm just kidding. Probably not. Here's another good one. It's got more intrigue. But that wasn't the one we... Okay, here. This one is really good.
It's got similar lighting as the other one. Like, I don't know, it's just got more drama. More intrigue. It just feels like they put more effort into the first one than they did this one. It sucks. I'm deeply upset that this is the game that I paid for. The other one I would have been absolutely the 100% willing to pay $10 for. It would have been well worth the $10. This game, I'm not so sure. I'm shocked when he rests his chin on my shoulder, shocked and then relieved. It is so nice to feel his touch again. I've missed it so much. I've missed you, Rod.
I've missed you too.
I shiver at Rod's warm breath against my ear. The writing hasn't changed.
I spoke to the king today.
With father?
Yes.
Oh shit, it's 10. I wanted to finish the chapter, but I'm not so sure.
I asked him for advice.
How appropriate that I went to Ophelia with the same request today.
To my mother. What did she say?
That I needed to be clearer about my feelings.
The king said something similar. He told me I should be more honest, that there was no point in secrecy if it led to mistrust. I've been so accustomed to keeping secrets for so long that I think I've forgotten how to tell the truth the right way. Secrets are comfortable. Keeping a secret makes me feel safe. There are less expectations, less disappointment if you keep things from people. All I want is to make you proud of me. Everything I've done to make your life better, to make our life better. And these things I'm keeping from you, I promise I've never kept them from you because I don't trust you. I just don't want you to worry about me.
That's impossible, Rod.
I'm realizing that acting is selfish. The king made me say that.
Okay, very weird jump, but go off. I step out of Rod's embrace so that I can cup his cheek. Not selfish so much as selfless, I think. Oh my god, are we doing a second so selfless, you're selfish plotline? That's how it's feeling. All you ever think about is how to make things easier for me. You ought to think about taking care of yourself too.
But you've told me countless times I don't need to prove myself to be worthy of you, but...
Oh my fucking god. Another one? It's feeling like it. But you're not proud of yourself. All this time it was so simple. I kept telling Rod he was good enough, but that means nothing if Rod does not believe it himself. Rod looks at me surprised. Then he smiles, a sad smile.
You're right, but it's not just about that. I've always wanted to be the best I could be for you because you're you.
He gestures at me.
You're going to be the queen of Angel. You're the Cinderella mirror. You've worked so hard to be where you are, and it's only fair I match your efforts. I made myself a prince to be worthy of Furiosa, but it didn't matter, because that was never what it was meant to be. But this...
He grasps my hand.
I wanted to build this reputation for myself. This time, I wanted magic to give me a clean slate, not an advantage.
The real question is, should I work on my stuff tonight, or just say fuck it and wait until tomorrow? That's up to you. I mean, if it didn't go well tonight, a break certainly never hurt, but I would start being concerned about the speed with which you're going to need to get it done if you continue to wait. I read that already. And the secrets?
I really did want to surprise you. I don't mind running myself dry if it means improvement, especially in the short run. This is nothing wagon.
I wonder if this is the surprise Sebi was referring to, or if there's more to this than secret sword practices. Rod groans.
In the end, the way all of this was very childish. I acknowledge that.
I think that's the most mature thing you've said all night. Rod flushes, but before I can say anything, I rise to the tip of my toes to plant a kiss on his cheek. I'm sorry too. I wish we could have had this conversation earlier. But Rod, I hope you know that I am proud of you. You are the hardest working person I've ever met. I did not fall in love with you for your accomplishments. I fell in love with you because of who you are. Rod lets out a deep breath. He suddenly looks relaxed, at peace. I wrap my arms around him and lean into his chest. Let's try this again. No more secrets? Well, we already fucking said that at the beginning of the goddamn game, and he didn't keep his fucking promise. So here we go again. Can't wait for that not to be true. Rod presses a kiss to my forehead.
No more secrets.
He pauses.
But surprises.
are okay. But you're not allowed to run yourself down to the point of exhaustion. Understood? Rod laughs against my hair.
Fair enough.
He tilts my chin up, and the two of us share another kiss in the quiet of the throne room. Goodbye, Chapter 3. Hello, Chapter 4. Yes! Okay, we can finally fucking stop. We can get the fuck out of here. We can go home now. Shut the fuck up. Slay! Save. That was about to be extremely fucking dangerous. No, I don't want to delete the save. Are you fucking crazy? Are you insane? I saved already. Fuck you. Okay, don't show that to me anymore. Fuck you. You're going to jail. Okay. Well, that's certainly been a journey we've been on for happy 905 plus 60. So true. Plus an hour. I was lurking, still lurking. Okay, bye, Nosh. Have fun lurking. Oh, okay, we done. Yeah, we're done. We have to find someone to raid. I'm thinking about doing something new, like finding someone new. What do we want to watch? We finished all of Cinderella Phenomenon, so I'm comfortable rating someone who's playing. I just don't think anyone is playing in the same way I am, so I don't think that's a good idea. Also, I have so much time between classes tomorrow and Thursday, and I already have started both my paper and pages in, so I guess I just can't be asked on it. Okay, then that is up to you. Let me consult my rating notes. Aha. Games charade. Toontown freaks me out. I don't want to talk to any Toontown. Let's try Stardew Valley. It's always a full game. Okay. Spooky Sember, so true. Oh, first playthrough, congratulations. Okay. Low to high. Made it to the nut room. Dating everybody in the valley. Tagged stand-up comedy, so that will be interesting. You have to prove you're funny before I raid you. And if anybody else finds someone to raid before me, let me know. Oh, what the fuck is this? The extended version? Oh, the audio is very off on that one. I have to go. I forgot Stardew Valley is very hard to find someone to raid into because there are so many fucking people who play. So alternatively, Stardew Valley was a bad idea, but we certainly can't all be winners. Because there's a lot of people who are modding it as well, which is Cupcake Paints. They must be playing like a color mod or something. But they're doing kawaii voice, and I do not condone kawaii voice. Sorry, I gotta go. Yeah, dude, kawaii voice VTubers freak me the fuck out, man. It's like, do you actually talk like that in real life? Be honest. And like, VTuber culture is very bizarre to me. I don't really understand it. Like, I'm not gonna run around and say that there aren't elements that are cool, cause there are. The it um that's crazy. They're being like hype trained. They only need 4 more followers until they hit 200. So that could be us. We could do that for them. They haven't started playing the game though, so I'm probably gonna like stall a little bit. I was talking anyway. So like there are elements of like VTuber culture that I think is really interesting and cool, but at the same time there is definitely um a weirder part to it. Like I think it's interesting that people come up with stories for their characters and some people stream in character. However, when the character is like fake cutesy little girl voice, I really don't. And it's not that there's anything like unethical about cutesy little girl voice. I just think it's weird. Is all. And but like at the same time, what a silly thing to have. A little character that you play and you play video games as the character. I can't be asked. Myself. You get what you get. I arrive, the camera is on, the mic is on, it's my voice. I won't do any voices unless it's for Cinderella Phenomenon or something else that I am reading. Like I did voices for Deltarune. I think Deltarune Chapter 3 is coming out really soon. I don't know if I should play front to back when 3 drops. I think 4 and 5 are dropping at the same time. I don't hold on. How many Deltarune chapters are there? Okay, there will be 7 chapters, just like I thought. But I think 5 through 7 are going to be dropped at the same time. How many chapters is there going to be again? So true. Okay, 7 chapters. Okay, 3 through 5 will be released all at once. Huh? 6 through 7 is apparently DLC chapters, but I'm pretty sure that's false. 3 through 5 is going to be released all at once, probably. Okay, people think that 3 through 5 are going to be released all at once, which is kind of fucking insane. Because I'm hearing that chapter 3 is almost done. But I'm really excited. I did really enjoy chapters 1 and 2. And interestingly enough, I didn't play the original Undertale because there was a certain point where it was like, okay, I fucking saw at least 3 other people play it, so it was like, do I need to play it now? Which is not really how games work, cuz like you can play and have a good time on your own without it being weird or whatever. Not weird, but like repeat, right? Cuz it's like you're playing now. So
your playthrough is going to be a little different than watching somebody else's playthrough. So I think playing Undertale, especially on stream, could be a lot of fun. I just don't know when to do that, especially with all the other shit. Like, I want to finish Fallout 4, which sounds fucking insane because it's been so long since we've played Undertale seems fun. I not to be like super freaky about it, but there's also a piece of me that wants to play Undertale so you specifically can watch it because I think you would think it's really funny. Um but there is a certain set of folks who got a little weird about the game initially, which can make it a bit and also you don't play video games anyway or really watch anybody play video games. Besides Markiplier playing horror games, and Undertale is not a horror game. Yeah, I do think you would. It's very funny, like timelessly funny. I would say I would be so bold as to say, which is a very difficult thing for a game to be. Um, because a lot of same with movies, like um it takes skill to tell jokes that don't suck after 4 or 5 years. Um at least I'm pretty sure the jokes will hold up. I have no idea. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we fucking won't. I really couldn't tell you, to be completely honest. Um, because I haven't seen it in so long myself. A lot of it I've probably forgotten by now, which is probably a good thing because then it would be a journey for me as well whenever I decide to pick it up. But we haven't finished Resident Evil 4, and I think it's been about a year. Or we're coming up on a year? Not really. It's been probably about a half a year since that game dropped. Pretty sure. And I did want to finish it, and I just never did. And then into Fallout 4, and then I wanted to play Fallout New Vegas because we did Gilf in Fallout 4, so I was like, okay, now we need a Gilf in Fallout New Vegas, and then I'll actually play it properly. But I'm biding my time on New Vegas because that one we played much more recently than Fallout 4. Like my first playthrough of Fallout 4 on stream was back in like 2019. Um so whereas New Vegas was much sooner, so I don't want to like get freaky and get bored after only playing a few um but I'd probably do um I'd definitely play it different because I'm not gonna do just the main quest line. I'm probably gonna do as much of it as I possibly can. Unfortunately, Fallout games are fucking huge, so whatever I end up playing, it's going to take me 8 million years. Not as long as Toontown because that's taking fucking forever in an unimaginable kind of way. But that's okay. I think I'm gonna pick something shorter next time. A nice 10-hour game. A nice 10-hour. Just to feel like I've finished something. Cuz we did not play that many games this year cuz we took up Toontown and then stopped playing games. So this year's game like what the game of the year is going to be will not be that difficult to choose. Anyway, I will set everybody free now because I've been talking too much. And they are finally officially playing Stardew Valley. So I will see everybody um tomorrow with Shart. Um
I don't know how Booster Gold will go, but we'll give it the old college try. Godspeed out there. I love you.